It's nighttime and Teddy's here. And he's watching whatever that is. So we can hunt for bugs this way. If we want to. Actually, how many bugs do we have? Hey, Ferb! I'm just checking our stock of bugs. We actually seem to have a pretty decent amount of bugs. So that's good. Alright. I don't think we need to get any. Where will I go? I will go to the shopping district. Who is here? Whom is here? Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum-bum. Alright, so none of our friends are here. I guess we could hang out with him, buff him up. Nalki.
It's cold.
Oh, good evening. The snow's coming down like crazy these days. I just finished helping out my family and I'm taking a break. Do you want to talk for a bit? Yes.
Yes.
Alright, that would be nice. He is happy. By the way, I saw a strange person in front of Shiroku the other day. He was eating a bunch of topsicles in this freezing weather. That was probably Teddy. He was lecturing the Shiroku clerk that those who truly love frozen treats don't care about the weather. He even gave one to me, though I didn't eat it yet. His name is Ted.
Huh?
Oh, from the cross-dressing contest? I didn't notice since he was wearing normal clothes today. I wonder how long he's been in Inaba. It's like he just appeared out of nowhere. Naoki is thinking. After that, I saw Hanamura-san drag him away. Are they relatives or something? Yeah, I know that the lexicon is wrong for... It should be drag show, not cross-dressing show. But, unfortunately, that's just the language they used at the time. No, wait, he can't be. He has blonde hair and blue eyes. I'm gonna say he's a transfer student. Foreign exchange student. I poke at the language. That's fine. Yay. Next time we hang out with him. Oh, it's late. I think I should probably head home. Oh yeah, I had some extras of these, so take them if you want them.
Yes.
Yay! We got a stimulant from him, and we got a, Oh god, I forgot the name of the other one, the one that makes you stop. Wow, I'm blanking completely on the word I want. Sedative, there we go. Well, see ya. We got a sedative from, Kanji.
Good night.
I've parted with Naoki, I returned home. Alright. Have the day off from school today. What should you do? Boom.
Yeah, it's me.
Dojima wants to hang out? Oh, Nanako can leave the hospital on the 20th. The doctor said she'll be well enough to recover at home by then. I caused you a lot of worry. It's okay now, so rest easy. It seems Nanako is leaving the hospital on January 20th. You decide to wait for her arrival at the house. Alright, so on the 20th we will not be able to do anything. Ooh, not there. Here. There we go. Alright, let's see if Yukiko will hang out today. Because if so, she's going to rank up. Yukiko! Oh, and Yukiko's not here. Alright, let's see if anybody else is. Oh, good, Kanji is. Who is this? Oh, it's just a guy. It's just a kid. Well, that'll be okay. We'll hang out with Kanji. It's the textile shop. I know that. I'm trying to talk to him.
Yeah.
Hey, you senpai. You have some time? Seems to have some free time. It's not ready to advance yet. You spend the day with him. I suppose I will.
Yeah.
That's sweet. He looks happy. Oh, that's true. We should have told Teddy. I'm sure we will. Well, we went to the hill overlooking town, and we've spent some quiet moments with Kanji. Feel your relationship is going to become closer soon. Hey.
You're home!
I am home. What's up, Teddy? Yeah, there we go. Huh? Nana-chan's coming back from the hospital. Ooh, I'll be the best guard bearer you've ever seen until the day they come back. Go boy, Teddy. Yukiko, I know you're ready, so I don't need to hang out with you. Chie! I suppose I should hang out with you so that we can be ready to get you to evolve again. Yo, you could. Man, it's been really cold lately. I had to cut my training short today because I was freezing my butt off. Hey, do you have some time? If it's okay with you, I wouldn't mind talking for a bit. Chie seems bored. She might appreciate it if you talked with her. You already have an inseverable bond with Chie. You feel you can't get any closer than you are, but it may be nice to spend the evening with her. Should you spend the evening with Chie? I guess not.
See you later.
Let's hang out with her just in case then, Yukiko.
It's cold.
I'm on my way back from errand, but my legs are about to give out, so I was taking a short break. Seems bored. She might appreciate you've talked with her. I have Tsumitsu. Should you spend the night with Yukiko? Yes. Okay, I wanted to chat with you too. Yay.
Hey.
This is your first time seeing snow here, right, Yukon? This region doesn't get heavy snowfall, but it's still... Oh my gosh. It's still not easy not easy to deal with. Buses and trains fall behind schedule, and the roads need to be plowed ever so often. Still, the snowy landscape is beautiful to look at. Do you like snow, Yukon? I like the snow. I love it. I'm glad to hear that. The serene, snowy look really is wonderful. Oh, I think you might enjoy skiing, too. There are some slopes nearby. You could even stop by our inn on your way back. Our hot springs will warm you right up. Yukiko is laughing. Wouldn't you love to have some hot sake while soaking in an open-air bath? Of course, I'm still underage, so I can't try that for myself yet. That's why I'm thinking about having a hot pot while I take a soak. Oh, so are we old enough to have sake? But she's not? I'm assuming we're not old enough for that either. You enjoy your idle chat with Yukiko. You feel your relationship with Yukiko has grown stronger, and it will become stronger soon. Good. What did you give me?
I want you to have this.
White Carinto. I got it as a gift from one of our suppliers while I was running errands. Don't worry, there's more where that came from. Well, shall we get going?
Good night.
Saw you go off to the bus stop and then went home. Alright, Yukiko, you best be there. It is time.
Yo!
Haha, morning! Hey, isn't it about time Tajima-san and Nanako-chan were back? Once Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, I think we should have another celebration. Great idea. She was a real trooper, even at her age. I wonder what we can do to cheer her up. I'll ask the others. We'll all pitch in and give her a good party. Oh. Yukiko! Ah, Yukon. If it's okay with you, would you walk me home? Yes!
Yes.
Okay, don't forget now. I have something good waiting for you, so make sure you're hungry. You decide to spend the afternoon with Yukiko. It's time to transform her persona into something cool and new. Classes have ended. Dojima will be back home this weekend. Is Nanako doing well? Recall that you've already made plans with somebody. You should be going soon. Here we go. Oh, she made us another lunch. Simigawa floodplain. The boxed lunch Yukiko brought looks delicious.
Don't worry, it's good.
Oh yeah, this is our final one, so it's voiced. I don't have to read it. It looks pretty good. You decide to close your eyes and shove it in your mouth. It's delicious. Yay, she figured it out.
Is it good? Really? Thank goodness. Oh, well, of course it is. Half the cooking was done by the head chef. He took over again. But he told me I've gotten a lot better.
Well, good.
I'm also thinking of continuing my studies for a job license.
I think you should. It would be good to have something for backup, or even just skills that maybe you can use while running the inn.
I don't plan to leave anymore, but I thought I might as well. I'm glad I realized sooner. If I'd struck out on my own, I know I would have regretted it.
Well, you always can in the future. Like we said, the most important thing is just that you got to choose.
I wanted to become completely self-sufficient. But I think I was being presumptuous. I have the inn. I have my family. I have the waitresses and chefs. I am who I am now because I was raised by such a kind group. When I think of it that way, my problems aren't just my own. That's why I'm going to stay here, by my own will.
Well, good. And continuing studying for job licenses and getting those licenses will help you out in the future in case you change your mind, and you always can. That's good. I love her scarf, too. It's such a cheerful little color. Oh, there she goes. She is evolving. Yukiko's strong will that allowed her to accept and overcome her weakness has awakened her heart's true power. Ooh, it has swords now. Yukiko's persona has been reborn. She has become Amaterasu. She is the sun goddess. She looks like she's made of glass.
This is my new power? The power you've shown to me.
Nah, you found that yourself.
Power I will treasure. I want you to have this.
A shrine charm.
It's a charm from that shrine to protect you.
Oh, a little bit of buffering? Oopsie. Well, hopefully it won't last too long. The bitrate looks solid up top, but it is a bit red on my end. It's fluctuating a little bit. Thank you. Yukiko smiling gently.
I think of you as an irreplaceable friend.
Yay.
No matter how far apart we are, even if we never meet again, that feeling will never change.
Well, if I have any say in the matter, I'm gonna make us stay, so...
You're dear to me.
Aww. You can feel Yukiko's pure, simple emotion. Feel a strong bond between you and Yukiko. Yay! You've established a genuine bond. She'll be your eyes to see the truth. We get to create sack thatch. Neat. Yay! Get the priestess social link. You can now infuse sack thatch, the mentor. It has affected her persona as well. What has she gotten? Ah, she got evade ice. Ooh, that's what her persona looks like. It's just it's a shining gold light with a sword. All right, let's see. Nah, I don't think we need it. It's gonna learn salvation,
I've never
whatever
known
that
any
means.
boys who I could call close friends. I'm very happy.
Good.
Let's talk, shall we?
Spent a long while talking with Yukiko while eating the box lunch. Yay!
Welcome home.
One of the neighbors was asking me if I was an exchange student. I told her, no, I'm Teddy. Had a lot of leftover food from Jeunesse. The fridge is packed. Oh good, we can make lunch again. Which we should do. We'll give it to Kanji and Nato. Yes. God, the way he hovers. It's like he's gonna jump on the cooking board and eat everything. Ah, we can make mentaiko pasta. I don't know what that is. Let's look that up. What do we want to do with mentaiko pasta? Let's see. What is mentaiko pasta? Mentaiko pasta. Ah! Spicy cod roe sauce on pasta. I see. Decide to make mentaiko pasta. He really is giving so much gremlin energy. You are correct, Ferb. Pasta's been cooked. All that's left is to mix in mentaiko. Hold it right there. Cooking needs a pinch of something to enhance its flavors. Let's see. This, and maybe this. Put in one of these. Teddy hands you a number of ingredients. Which should you use? Mayonnaise, ice cream, or ketchup? It might be ketchup, but I have a feeling it might be mayonnaise, so let's check that out. Persona 4. Let's look for our pasta. Mintaka pasta. We want the mayonnaise. Okay, so my guess was right. The mentaiko and mayonnaise somehow work together to create a mysterious harmony. It came out perfectly. It looks delicious. Obtained creamy mentaiko pasta. It is Tuesday. It is lunch. Who would you like to invite? It's either Naoto or Kanji. We invited Naoto last time, so let's invite Kanji this time. Especially since I'm going to try and hang out with him today. Ah, we're in the gym. We ate lunch with Kanji. Ate the creamy mentaiko pasta together.
This stuff's awesome!
Oh, this is so good. My own mom can't cook this well. Do you mind making my school lunches? Kanji, enjoyed your lunch. Going to be closer soon. Excellent. Wonder if Risei's persona will evolve as well. Probably. Dojima will be back home this weekend. Is NANAKO doing well? Save. Okay, he's not there. Yosuke's not there. Oh, there's Yukiko. Oh, no, wait, Yukiko's not available. Naoto is. I saw the wrong bubble. It's on his head, not hers. Kanji is not here. Alright. So I guess we're hanging out with Naoto today, then. Don't see Risei either. Oh, she's got a quest. Shkuzi. So, oh, Yukun, do you need me for something? Actually, that reminds me, Yukun, your second semester exam results were impressive. I'll continue to expect great things from you. But don't let your guard down, okay? I'll give you some one-on-one lessons to keep you on your toes. What should you do? I guess I'll agree. I'd like honest boys. Well then, here's a question for you. You've heard of DNA, right? It consists of biopolymers that hold genetic information. What does DNA stand for? Deoxyribonucleic acid. Correct. Let's continue on to the next question. Didn't expect the second question? No fair? Well, welcome to the real world, kid. Now, question number 2. In 1936, the first artificial snowflake was created. Hair from a certain animal was used as the core. What animal was it? This I do not know. Didn't know we had made an artificial snowflake back in the 1930s. Kishiwagi's special lesson. Let's have a look. It was a rabbit. Excellent, that's correct. What would be a good reward? Oh, she is thinking real hard. Oh, I know, I'll give you this. I got coronet armor. Oh, no! I know what that is. It was in a lucky grab bag I got on New Year's, but it's not my style. I have high hopes for you. I'll take good care of you. Oh, that reminds me. Remember the last reward I gave you? I said there'd been a mistake, right? The female uniform didn't arrive. Here's the female one. You can have it. It was a bit too tight around the chest for me. It's too bad. We could have made such a cute couple. Oh no, I know what that armor is. I know exactly what that is. 1 second. Yeah, that's not something for me. Oh, I believe that is Naoto's. Yup. There it is. And that is the uniform. This armor, if it can be called that, is the sexy armor. And it is highly inappropriate for them being high school students. And it's a real shame that it sucks so hard because the top bit looks pretty great on this armor. It's a frilly shirt and jeweled clasp and armored bits. But then there's no pants. There's just a horrible little thong, and it's terrible. Ugh. Can they all wear it, or is it just... Yeah, okay, it's just Naoto. Oh, Naoto, I'm so sorry. I will never make you wear those. I may put it on you for 2 seconds to show people how terrible it is, but I am never going to make you wear those. A sin.
Hello.
Good day, Yusan. Yes, do you have time you can spare with me today? Naoto has asked me to hang out. It's not ready to advance yet. What? I mean, I guess I will.
Yes.
Alright, we're just gonna hang. Spend time conversing with Naoto.
Welcome home!
Thank you, Teddy! Alright. I can work as a tutor today if I want, so... Before I do want to check my social link statuses with everybody. Yeah, Yukiko is all set. Kanji is at level 8. 7. Oh, that's Dojima. 8. With Risei. Naoto is 6. And Teddy is maxed as well. And that was Dachi, which I guess we will never get rank 10 for, but whatever. I can't say I am particularly sad. Yeah, they're really pushing the Naoto as a girl narrative, even though Naoto is very clearly a trans man, but that's okay. Sorry to hear that it's buffering bad for, but it should fix itself soon, I hope. And the problem is that the frame rate's buffering, or not the frame rate, the the upload speed is buffering. Or not buffering, it's fluctuating violently, and that's why it's become unstable. So it's buffering. Sucks that I can't do much about it, but it's just been that way lately. I've done everything I could to try and take the weight off of it, but ah well. Oh well. Cannot do much about it. It's A. Or I, rather. And Yosuke. Alright, well, we'll go to work instead then. Oops. Gotta get that moolah. Let's tutor him. Yeah. It's fine. $10,000 yen. Nice. Remember falling asleep in your bed, but you feel more awake than ever. It's time! Where is she? Is this a dream? You think back on your memories of Mary. Or Marie, rather. Okay, so it's not time yet, but we're getting to it. Beepity beep. Margaret! Hello. I apologize for interrupting your morning. I thought it would be best to inform you of my progress in the search for Marie. Locating Marie's whereabouts has proven to be more difficult than expected. It seems that she left our room with an incredibly strong will. No, her fate lies with you. She has left you, to be exact. She must have had a very strong reason to do so. Please allow me some more time to pinpoint her location. Now, if you will excuse me. Goodness. Wonder where she could have gone. Why did Marie leave? You have no choice but to wait until Marie's whereabouts have been discovered. Oh. Man, poor Marie. Who is it? Oh! Yukiko wants to hang out again, meaning she is ready to evolve a second time. Do we have time after school? Something I'd like your opinion on. Yeah! And Kanji! Damn it!
Senpai!
Damn it, Kanji! You're gonna be free when class is over. I want to hang out. We'll think about it, okay? We're going with Yukiko. If she's available to evolve again, we're doing it. Yukiko! Are you ready for your third evolution? Hi! Oh. I bet this is another one of those outfits. Ah, Yukon. Perfect timing. Can I talk with you for a moment? It's been pretty cold lately. Oh, my goodness. Even at my home, my feet are like ice. I'm looking for a slipper that covers my entire foot. I'm pretty busy, you know. Can you find a pair for me and bring them to me? Oh, and make sure they're cute. Sure. Show me cute slippers. Really? How wonderful. I'm looking forward to seeing what you bring me. There's a student in the practice building who trades for things. I'll be right with you. It's a kid who trades for things. Was it you? Maybe they're on the second floor. Are you the one who traded things for things? Ah! Sounds like animal slippers. They're so soft, and not only that, they're adorable. Do you want them? I'd happen to have a pair for you. I will trade it to you for Vidar's boots. Oh, I have Sleipnir. It's a leg of a godly beast look like. If I were to wear this, would I gain the power of flight? I'm begging you with my life. Please exchange it. Sure, I don't need them anymore. I got jet boots! Thank you so much, no backsies. Oh, I can't thank you enough. Keep doing my best from here on out. Well, hey! Chie! Got jet boots. Ah! Too bad they're not as strong as these ones, but they did have a big agility boost at the time. Let's see. Alright. Alright. Oh, Yukun.
Hey,
Do you have time later today? It doesn't have to be for too long, but I want to spend some time with you. She wants to talk about something. Yes.
thank you.
Time to evolve again! She seems happy!
I'm sorry to ask you here so suddenly. It feels a bit awkward going home today.
What's wrong?
Well,
She seems uncomfortable.
it's actually Customers' Day for me today.
Oh?
That's a day when the inn's employees take turns being customers.
Oh, to experience things from a customer's point of view to see if there's any improvements you can offer.
We've done it every now and then for a while, but I decided to participate this time too. I wanted to see from a customer's point of view if our inn is truly satisfying. So I asked them to sign me up.
You sound really dedicated.
Oh? Well, I'm always dedicated, though.
She's pouting.
I played customer once before, too, but it made me a little uncomfortable. It was strange having Mother and everyone say things like, "Welcome" to me. That's why I wanted to stay out of it a little longer. But I brought this on myself.
She's smiling wryly.
I told everyone at the inn that I hadn't planned to take over as manager, that I wanted to leave Inaba. I thought it would be me finally coming clean to everyone. But they all just laughed and said they knew already.
Oh.
It made me realize how small I was.
Oh.
I was surrounded by good people, but I didn't understand that at all. I had myself convinced I had to bear my problems alone.
Well, to be fair, culturally speaking, that happens a lot in Japan from what I understand. Happens a lot here in the US too, where even though you're surrounded by family and friends, you feel like you can't talk to them about something because you're worried about how they'll react. But I know that in Japan there's an awful lot of pressure when it comes to things like taking over the family business. It's like, no, of course you're going to. Why would you do anything else? So I can understand her hesitance.
I lied to myself, looked away from small opportunities, and only put my efforts into leaving it all behind.
Oh, it's okay, Yukiko.
But after making so many good friends like you and Chie, I realized something. If I'm going to take one step at a time away from here, every step I use to run will take me somewhere I don't want to be. And if I keep averting my eyes, one day I might find myself blind to everything.
Good point.
When I open my eyes, I see how vast the world is. If I was alone, I think it would be incredibly scary.
Yeah, it is.
But fortunately, I'm surrounded by kind, supportive people.
Mm-hmm.
Now I hope I can grow into someone that can support them in turn.
Exactly. And that's a good philosophy to have. The world is a big place, and it can be really scary because it's so big, but that's why we try to surround ourselves with people who are good for us, so that we can support them in turn as they support us. She is smiling cheerfully. Oh, there she goes. Having developed over this difficult year has attained greater power. Amaterasu has transformed. Ooh, pretty. Yukiko's persona has been reborn again. It got hair. It has become Sumio Okami. Dang, look at her. And she has learned Burning Petals. Severe fire damage to all foes. Let's friggin' go. Beautiful. What a pretty persona.
My persona? I see. So I can still change.
Mm-hmm.
As long as all of you are with me, I think I can go on without making mistakes.
And even if you do make mistakes, you can always fix them.
So, I hope we'll always be friends.
We will! Feel an unbreakably strong bond with Yukiko. Wonderful.
You're home!
I am. Naruto! And Chie, so Naruto it is.
Senpai!
Came here for a book, but I've arrived a little too late. Well then. Alright. Looking at you reminds me of the protagonist in a detective novel whom I admired when I was young. He was a cool, tough private detective who made frequently impulsive decisions when pursuing his suspects. I think I can see one or two similarities there. Really, it reminds me of you.
Well...
You must be joking. I'm not anything like him. A detective must be stronger than myself. My grandpa and Sam were both tough inside, after all. Oh, Sam is the fictional detective's name. Nato seems embarrassed. Do you read detective novels, Yusun? If so, I can recommend some favorites. Aww. It's really cool seeing who he wanted to be when he was little, and how that's shaped him growing up. Yes.
Oh.
Oh, you look at the time. It seems we've been chatting for quite a while. Ah, yes, I have something for you. You may perhaps find it useful.
Please accept it.
Sakaki rice. Well then, let's go home.
Good night.
I saw Naoto off and went home. Next day. Tomorrow, our sweet cousin and Dojima will be coming home. Are you all getting out of your vacation phase? Let's make sure this year is relaxing. Last year wasn't too hectic with all that crazy stuff that went on. Oh, last year was too hectic. I can't read. Last year's zodiac symbol was a little bunny, and it was just like that, just running around all over the place. Hey, did you know that other countries have their own zodiacs with different animals? Yes. Do you know any, Yukun? Oh, let's see if I know some of these. In the Vietnamese zodiac, which animal is used in the place of the rabbit? That I don't know. I don't know the Vietnamese zodiac. Let's have a look at the questions for this. Meow. December questions. Rabbit? Rabbit's not on here. Oh, the equivalent to the cat. That's the February questions. Okay, it's the cat. Yeah, Yukiko's final persona is so pretty. That is correct. In Vietnam, the kitty cat is in the zodiac instead of the bunny. They're both cute. Would you rather see me in a bunny outfit or a kitty outfit? I would like to see you in neither. In that, I would like not to see you at all. In fact, can you become invisible? That would be great. Huh, no response? Oh, you're all no fun. If you weren't so creepy all the time, that might have been a stupid, funny joke, but we know you're serious, so let's not. Give the correct answer. Hooray. Da-ba-ba-bum. Ah, who wants to hang out today? Yosuke, you're ready to evolve? We have to evolve him out of his terrible hair. Do you want to hang out later? I'm off work today and I kind of want to take it easy. Well, think about it. Yes. Yes. And Chie too!
Oh.
Chie also is ready to evolve. Shit! Who will we pick? I need a dice. I need my dice. Okay. If it's an odd number, it'll be Yosuke's, and if it's an even number, it will be Chie. So I got a D10 is what I pulled out, so let's go. That is an 80 on my D10 percentile die. So it's Chie we're gonna hang out with, and then we'll hang out with Yosuke as soon as possible. Feel like getting some exercise. It'd be great if you came along. Everybody's evolving right before my eyes! We'll see Nanako and Dojima tomorrow. Oh, everything is turning up. Everything's turning up Millhouse. Wrong button. Roof. She built a snowman! Kitty! Oh, you can. Do you have time today? I was hoping you could train with me. It's just more like I want to get exercise. And I still want to spend time with you while I still can. Aw. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see what you evolve into. I bet it's cool. You're training with Chie.
Haha! My moves are as sharp as always. I guess this is more my thing after all. Oh, my shoulders were stiff because I've been doing stuff lately that I'm not used to.
Oh? Would you like a massage? Let's not be creepy. Stuff you're not used to?
Actually, I was... Oh, you promise you won't laugh?
I will not laugh.
I was studying and stuff.
Ah. What happened? You sat still for too long and your shoulders hurt? She seems embarrassed.
I started to think studying's kind of fun. Just a little bit. Thinking about Adachi-san made me wonder if he was just weird.
I mean, to say that Adachi was weird is such an understatement. But yes, in general, Adachi was a very weird man.
But Then I thought, if my life had been different, I could have been just like him. Maybe everybody could.
This is also true. It's very easy to look at somebody and act like it couldn't have been you in slightly different circumstances. Oof. Which is very unfortunate. Though I suspect that Adachi has more than just life sucked wrong with him. I think he's got something quite wrong with him. But
I realized that no matter how trivial something seems, it's related to my life. And that scared me.
oh,
That's why during history class it hit me suddenly that the history we were studying was all connected to me.
that is true. Even if it happened somewhere else, it has shaped the world we live in. We are no longer as far apart as we once were.
The people back then, the things they did, their culture, it's all connected. And it's tied to me too. It's not just something that happened a long time ago in a faraway country. Real people laughed, cried, and died there.
Yep.
Math and physics too. They may not make any sense to me, but they're things I can use to help me understand the world.
Oh, Chie had a little epiphany. Good for her.
And when I thought about them that way, I got the urge to study harder. But it still didn't make any sense to me. So I'd give up, and then I'd come back to it again. It's an endless cycle.
You should ask somebody who's good in those topics to discuss them with you so you understand it better.
I'm good for nothing after all, huh?
Do you want me to help?
Sure! I know I'll understand better with you explaining to me.
Yeah, we will teach you the basics of whatever it is. If we answer enough knowledge questions wrong, can we become dumber? That'd be really funny if that could happen, Ferb. I'd laugh so hard if that were true. God, imagine if your knowledge never increased throughout the game and you're like talking to Chie and you're like, I'll help you study, you say when you're dumb as a post. It may not be safe to allow me to tie my shoes by myself, but I can educate you, Chie. Chie is excited.
My way of thinking has changed a lot over this past year.
And in some ways, you have stayed the same as well, and that's great.
But I think what changed the most is that I like this town now. I didn't hate it before, but it didn't really mean anything to me.
Sometimes that's the case.
Now, though, I realize that everyone is here. Yukiko, Yosuke, even you. All my friends and family. It was the people I believed in that gave me the strength to see the case through. So even if some other weird thing shows up again, I'll be okay as long as everyone's with me.
Exactly.
If I believe in them and myself, I can always find a path. That's what I think.
And I think you're right. Chie is beaming. Here we go! Chie's heart, having developed over this difficult year, has attained greater power. Ooh, she got a cool hat! And a fucking cape. Chie's persona has been reborn again. She has become... Suzaku Gongen has transfigured into Haraido no Okami. Damn, look at her. She's learned Dragon Hustle. Increases the party's attack, defense, hit, and evasion. Yes. Alright. Severe damage. Increased stat. Triples the evasion rates against fire. Let's do that. Dragon Hustle.
Is this power mine?
Yes!
I wonder if this'll help me do more to protect the ones I love.
I'm so happy for you, Chie.
No matter how far away you go, we all want to protect you.
Mm-hmm.
We all love you after all.
Aw, we love you too! Yosuke, you're next.
Welcome back.
He called us big bro. Tomorrow's the day Nana-chan leaves the hospital. She's coming home. You can work as a tutor today. Or a janitor. Yeah! Alright. Yahoo! Okay, our options are Risei and Kanji. Let's talk with Kanji.
Senpai!
I kind of really dig the winter school outfit he's got. I'm just hanging around. It's kind of cold outside, though. Is Adachi in jail now, or did he do a game over? He is in jail. Dojima said that he is most likely going to be convicted and tried for his crimes, so he's going to definitely go to jail. I don't know if Japan has the death penalty. He did murder 2 people and conspire to abduct and murder more. And he is also responsible for deceiving that guy. Oh my god, I forgot the name of the other guy. He's also responsible for encouraging the delivery man to abduct Nanako, and is therefore responsible for her being injured as well. So I don't know if they have the death penalty, but he may be facing it.
Yeah!
Kanji is happy.
Damn it, what the hell's going on?
Man, this sucks. I ran into one of those biker dudes just now. His face lit up and he started begging me real loud to let him be one of my crew. Something about only wanting to follow a strong man, so this is what I said to him. I ain't strong at all. I just want to be able to face myself. Your naked self. That was really mature of you.
It's not that.
That ain't it. I just said what I thought was right. Kanji seems embarrassed. Well, I don't know if he was convinced, but I sent him home to chew on that. I wonder if I was talking big a little. Even I ain't so sure myself. I think you've become very mature, Kanji, and I am proud of you. Ah, crap, it's getting late. Guess we ought to go home. Thankfully, yours is right behind you. Hey, man, I want you to have this. It's to thank you for keeping me company.
I want you to have this, Senpai.
He gave us a sedative again. Take this and knock yourself the fuck out.
Later, Senpai.
Bye. Nanako is coming home. Classes have ended for today. You're coming home, so we've decided to go straight home. Yay! My fam! Teddy is there to greet me.
Welcome home! I've been waiting forever and ever for this day. Now, come in. Give me one of those honey, I'm home kisses.
No.
Oh, don't be so shy. Smoochy. Come on, please.
Oh my god, what? Give him all you got or deny him all you got. You know what? Fuck it, let's go! Alright.
My pheromones are too powerful. I came on too strong.
Oh no! The consequences of my actions! I begged someone for a smooch and they were against me! You dingus.
Stop, break, cut! It's all a mistake.
You should be careful what you ask for.
Today's the day Nana-chan comes back, so I've been practicing hard to greet her.
You better not be asking that 6-year-old for a kiss. I'll smack you right upside your fluffy head.
Oh, I know. Sensei, what does it mean to glomp somebody?
That is when you jump upon them to hug them.
I found that in one of Yosuke's books, and I'm pretty sure it's romantic.
It is not. It is not romantic. It can be friendly and excited, but you should not do it to people who are not expecting you to do it and have not given you permission to do so. There was actually a huge problem at anime conventions with that back in the early and mid-2000s, where they had to have a no glomping rule. They banned it because people wouldn't stop glomping random cosplayers. And when somebody isn't expecting you to jump on them, you can hurt them or knock them over, never mind the fact that you're violating their personal space. So, don't do that. Don't do that. Teddy's eyes are serious. He doesn't look like he's going to back down until you teach him. How will you teach him? Show him or tell him. I shall show him.
All right, Sensei. I knew I could count on you.
Tackle!
Oh, it's a bear hug. I can do that. My heart's
Why
beating so fast.
is the saxophone playing?
I feel like I'm being swept away.
Oh!
What the hell are you two doing?
Well, Dojima, I was about to show him what it is like to be yeeted off your feet by a flying teenager, but that's fine.
Big bro, I'm home.
NANAKO!
Oh, Teddy's here too.
I think Nanako does have a tiny child crush on Teddy, which is not something he should nurture in any way. If the two of you are going to have any kind of relationship, it's when you're both adults and understand what that means. Definitely not right now. No sirree, Bob.
Nana-chan, you're all better.
Easy there, Nanako. You don't want to get hurt again.
Don't be too emotive now.
Nuh-uh. The doctor said I'm all better.
Well, she's been so strong this whole time. Who am I to argue?
Hug her!
I owe you a lot for this, so I've gotten us a fancy dinner for tonight.
Ooh!
Look, we bought sushi, and it says premium on the package. That means it's super fancy.
Whoa.
I call the harame and kohara.
They're all yours. Nanako looks happy.
Okay, well, I was able to say hello to Nana-chan, so I guess I'll be going now.
You're going home already?
Now that you're home, Sensei won't be lonely anymore, so... Plus, I'm not a family member.
Wow, Teddy, you're being mature. Holy shit. Now that doesn't matter.
Sensei, so I can stay here?
If Nanako wants you to stay and have dinner with us, and there's enough and you're not putting Dojima out, then yes.
You're Big Bro's friend and my friend.
Yay!
Friends can stay here.
Yes.
Right, Dad?
Don't worry about it. It's just sushi. We're celebrating today.
Yay! Dojima seems to have a more positive attitude as well, which is good. It just sucks that it took almost losing his daughter for it to happen. Oof.
Pops, I'm such a lucky bear.
Appears you will have a lively dinner tonight.
Wow, it's shinier than usual.
Because it's fresher, probably. Wow, look at that big old box of sushi.
did cost a pretty penny.
Is there unagi in it? Can I have it? Does it have the sauce? The delicious unagi sauce? Oh, the sauce is so good. He's just eating it with his hands.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Dojima, were you raised in a barn? Use your chopsticks. Heathen! Heathens, the lot of you.
Big bro, I love sushi. It's so good.
Yes, it is. Oh, I also see that we have a egg sushi roll. That's the yellow part. Unless that's supposed to be, like, yellowfin or something, which I don't think so, because it would still be pink. But sometimes they put egg on top of the sushi rice. I forget what it's called.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to ask them not to put wasabi on it.
Is it like tamago sushi, maybe? I mean, the death penalty is too good for Adachi. Letting him rot in jail for the rest of his life, and the mental anguish that'll cause him feels more just, because it won't be over for him. He has to keep living in a place that he'll hate forever. You know what, Ferb? I agree with you. I personally would love it if they would also give him therapy, because God knows he fucking needs it. And you can't guarantee that he'll even understand the gravity of what he fucking tried to do without it, but, you know. All the same, I completely agree. It's one of the many reasons why I'm opposed to the death penalty. Is if you want somebody to actually learn their lesson, then they need to, first of all, be re-educated, which means therapy. And they need to actually pay for that crime, and just, you know, chucking them in the gas chamber or electric chair or lethal injection, whatever the heck you're gonna do. It's really just, you know, I mean, the fear of losing your life only lasts so long when you've died. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's one of the ways I see it. It's not one of those, death's too good for them, but it's like, you know, what do they learn, and what does that change? It doesn't really, I mean, it could potentially remove a dangerous person from society, I suppose, but it doesn't really fix anything, and it doesn't really make people feel better. I forget who did the study, but I know that a study was done where they went around talking to people who've had that sort of thing, you know, who have had family members who've been victims of, like, really terrible crimes, and whether or not they felt better after the criminal was executed, and the answer was they didn't feel any better. Whereas in a lot of cases, if the person had been rehabilitated, they felt somewhat better about it, that some kind of justice had been done in that now this horrid thing that had happened, the person who'd done it fully understood the gravity of the situation and was going to actively be doing something to be punished for what they'd done. So, I wish I could remember what it was called. So you could go read it. And I'd probably find it if you Google it. Just, like, look up study about that. Anyway.
Here, Nanako, I'll scrape yours off. Which do you want?
Oh, they applied the wasabi to it already?
Maybe we should have split it into separate portions first.
It's so good! So good! So good!
This because you're a bear and you like fish, Teddy? Life with Nanako and Dojima has returned. After dinner, you walk Teddy back to Yosuke's house. Teddy was here while I was gone? Aw, lucky. I wanted to play with him. Let's go see him at Junest, big bro. Yes, we will. Oh yeah, I heard you got sick during winter break. Sheesh, you should have said something. I know you don't want us to worry. But I'm supposed to be taking care of you here. At least let me act like your uncle every once in a while. Yeah, I know. But you guys were in the hospital. I couldn't exactly tell you. We'll go to the shopping district. Alright. Doesn't look like anybody is currently available. So let's do hospital. The bit rate's gone back up. Or at least it has steadied itself. Hooray! The makes me think we're gonna like look up and it's like, oh, it's Jason in his little hockey mask, and we'll have to be like, sir, this is not the room you came from. Please let me show you to your room. Someone is watching me. Decide to pretend not to notice and continue cleaning. I love that it's not even like being like you think someone's watching you or you get creeped out like someone's watching you. It's like, no, you definitely feel someone watching you. This place is 100% fucking haunted. Let's become more courageous as time goes on. Good work. Can you report today's progress? Hooray, money. It is Saturday. Let's hang out with Yosuke and make him evolve.
Yo!
Yeah, there you are. I heard from Teddy that Nanako-chan's out of the hospital. Man, what a relief. Now I finally feel like the case is closed. Oh yeah, I was talking it over with the other guys, and what do you think about throwing Nanako-chan a coming home party? Oh, I'm sure she'd love it. Alright, then it's on. Let's meet up at the food court tomorrow afternoon. I'll pass it along to the others. I'm already getting excited. Classes have ended for today. What will I do? I will go find Yosuke and get him to evolve. Like a Pokemon that I have been filling with rare candy. Yeah, there he is. And then it'll just be Naoto, Rise, and Kanji.
Yo!
Oh, yeah. If you're not busy, can you give me a little bit of your time? It's nothing much, but there's something I want you to hear. You know, before you go back. Yes.
All right.
Let's evolve you again into something cool. Yosuke is happy. We're at the riverbank. You gonna ask me to punch you again?
It's been a while since I last talked to you one-on-one like this. It's been pretty busy in the department I work in. I'm still doing that consultation thing, too.
Indeed. Yosuke looks like he's lost some weight.
I caused you some trouble, too, with that mess at Junes.
It's not your fault. It's all good. Wasn't a problem.
Really? That's good to know.
He's got a calm smile on his face.
Back then, I was constantly irritated, wondering why that stuff was happening to me.
Well, it's because you were a teen. It's fine. And it's frustrating, so it's all good.
I was overworked just because I was the store manager's son. And on top of that, tons of people took me for granted.
Yeah, that's why you gotta put your foot down and be like, stop it, you can't treat me this way.
I thought no one was thinking about me. But that's not how I feel now.
Oh, good.
I took a roundabout way realizing this, but one constant in my life is that people rely on me.
Oh, good. That helped improve your self-esteem then.
I thought before that I was shameless for being like that, but I just don't mind it. When I'm doing things for other people, it helps me try harder.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you've realized that helping other people is what makes you happiest. Just don't burn out, okay?
When Nanako-chan was kidnapped, didn't you think I was surprisingly on top of things?
Yeah, you were the one I could rely on.
Huh? Well, wait, you had other guys there with you too.
Yeah, but you're reliable. Yosuke is embarrassed.
In any case, I tried pretty hard at the time. Of course, I was serious about wanting to save Nanako-chan and solve the case.
Mm-hmm.
But mainly, it was because I thought you were going through some tough times.
Aw, so you wanted to do whatever you could to help me. You're such a good bud, my dude. Yosuke smiling gently.
When we were debating dropping Namatame into the TV, I was just seeing red. I was so overwhelmed with hate and wanting to blame everything on him that I stopped thinking for myself. I think the same could be said about what happened to Juness. People just think about their own interests. But if I ignore them and say it's none of my business, I won't get anywhere. I'll forget what's important, and I won't be able to be proud of myself. I won't be able to say I did my best. I want to keep pushing myself like that.
Sounds like you are on track for a leadership position in something.
I want the people I care about to be happy.
Yosuke is smiling cheerfully. Oh! Let's see how this hair will transform. Throw a Tachi on the cross. Yosuke's heart, having developed over this difficult year, attains greater power. Oh! I don't know if that's any better! Oh, I don't know! Oh. Isn't he like a fire type now if his head is the sun? Oh my god! Oh my god! Susanoo O has transfigured into Takeheya Susanoo O. Oh my god, that hair. Oh, the color! I didn't realize it was yellow! He looks like Ronald McDonald! No! It's a Saw franchise Ronald McDonald! I know his head's supposed to be a jet engine, but no! It's so much work! Oh my god! He's learned Youthful Wind! Moderately restores the party's HP and raises their hit and evasion rate for 3 turns. That's really nice, actually. I have Takaja, so... Oh my goodness, I gave myself the hiccups.
New power? Is this for real? There's a lot I'm grateful for from this past year, but the biggest thing,
Oh my goodness.
I think it was that I met you.
Oh.
If you ever lose your way, I'll go knock some sense into you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It won't matter if you're at the ends of the earth or in somewhere dark and bleak. That's what partners are for, right?
I'll be counting on you, partner. You sense Yosuke's passion and strong, unwavering bond. Yeah! Everybody's been evolved except for the last 3. Let's fucking go! Marie, we are gonna be super powered and ready to kick some ass coming to save you.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Nanako. I can work as a tutor today. Nanako is not interested in hanging out. Ah, I'm stuck! I got stuck in the credenza! Okay. Naoto. Or kanji. Oh no, wait, that's not kanji. Nato, my friend.
Senpai! Excuse me.
The bookstore here surprised me. There's a detective novel, now out of print, with a checkered history, but I found a first edition of it here. It was written by a madman, and it said that any reader who figures out the culprit in advance will likewise go insane. Uh-huh. Though it would drive book collectors to insanity for very different reasons if one were to happen across it. Are you gonna read it? Oh, I've read it already. There's a copy in my grandpa's library. Naturally, the bit about the reader going insane is a ridiculous notion. One rumor must have led to another. Nato looks a little proud. Still, one shouldn't underestimate these countryside bookstores. To think that such a rare book was nestled away in there. The same is true for Daidara, as far as such surprises. Yes.
Oh,
Oh, a gift for us.
please accept it.
A chocolate! Thank you, Nato.
Good.
Whoops. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off, my dude. It's party time! I have the day off from school today. You plan to attend a party at the food court to celebrate Nanako's release from the hospital. You should go to the food cart with Nanako. Yeah! For her cute little snow coat. Everybody's gathered to celebrate Nanako's release from the hospital.
Ready, everyone?
Oh, I love her rainbow snow coat.
Nanako-chan, congratulations!
Oh, for the first time I can see the skull on the back of his jacket. Well, it's a different jacket, clearly, and it's wearing sunglasses. So this one doesn't have a Robotnik mustache.
Congratulations!
Woohoo!
Welcome back, Nanako-chan.
Yay!
Thank goodness you got better!
I know I would have cried if she died. For real.
Thank you. I feel great now. I can go home and live like normal. Right, big bro?
Yes.
Yeah, I can go to school and help out around the house like I always do.
You can if that's what you like doing, but I still think that your dad should pick up some slack. Nanako looks satisfied.
I think you're even more energetic than before.
Yeah, I died. It'll do that.
Man, am I glad you're okay. When you went missing, I swear that was the most scared I've ever been. Plus,
I don't really remember what happened. I'm sorry.
Oh, I think Ferb just reached the part with the sun hair. Yep. The stream caught up with the hair. It's gloriously, terrifyingly bad. I love it. I love it in how much I hate it. I hate it. It's perfect. Oh, it's okay, Nanako.
Nanako-chan.
Alright, sweetheart.
Yosuke, you need to practice not sticking your foot in your mouth. I mean, seriously.
That'll just be part of who he always is, I suppose.
sorry.
It's all good.
You can't blame her for not remembering. It was the same for us. Besides, it's better that she forget.
Yeah, given some of the scary shit she might have seen, she probably is better off just not remembering that.
That's right. Nanako-chan is better now, and that's all that matters. Oh yeah, is Dojima-san coming by? Dad, he went to work today.
Of course he did.
We'd just be bothering him if we asked him to come here.
I still maintain that he should be, sticking around the house. Like, more.
We're supposed to be celebrating, not having him buy us lunch. Because I'm sure that's what he'd do.
That is true, he would do that.
Nanako-chan, aren't you bored just sitting and talking here?
No, it's fun being with everyone.
Yeah, Nanako is shockingly mature for her age. Not necessarily a good thing, but at the same time, she does seem to quite enjoy hearing what grown-up kids and adults have to say. She's a very curious girl.
There's plenty of snacks, too.
Reminds me of Hanabi. Every time I go in the den now, if I call out, "Where's the babies?" she comes right over. I got her to purr again today, too. These kittens are so adverse to purring for anybody but their mama. They only do it because they want her to give them milk, but they've been weaned, so there isn't anything to give, and if they try, she gives them a little swat, and then is like, no.
Nana-chan, let's go see all the food tasting stands.
Let's eat all the free samples!
The kind ladies will cook you anything you want, right in front of you.
Oh my god, Teddy.
No, they don't. I know they're always yelling at you.
Good.
What about tag then? You run around and then these scary guys come after you. It's so thrilling.
Teddy, that's security!
That's store security!
Oh my god, Teddy. He's going to get arrested.
Heck, your whole idea of fun is just pissing people off. And no running!
Yeah, you probably don't want to run out here. It's slippery and you'll fall.
That'd be fun to play hide and seek in a store this big.
It would probably be incredibly fun. You just can't run.
Hide and seek. I'm good at that. Both the hiding and the seeking.
Tell you what. Let's play hide and seek in the store, but the rules are you can't go anywhere that you're not supposed to, like no going to employee-only doors, and you can't do something like hide in the bathroom or put yourself inside of a freezer or something. And no running. If you're caught, you're caught.
Oh. Big bro, did you come find me?
Yes.
Wait, that's... Nanako-chan? Do you remember?
Not really. But I remember everyone coming for me.
We did.
You were all cool, like those heroes on TV.
Nana-chan. I was able to become Nana-chan's hero.
Don't cry, Ted. I'm allergic to people who cry.
I see. You remember.
Then let's do it for reals. Juness hide and seek.
Yeah. No going in the TV.
Really?
No running, and no putting yourself inside the television.
Is that okay?
We still have time before the special announcements. Plus, there's no need to run and hide and seek.
Exactly. If you're found, you're found. Oh, Hanabi update? Okay, I'll give you a full Hanabi update. Hanabi's been doing good. She's been going to the bathroom easier. She's been pooping a lot. She's been peeing a lot, too. She's been doing more of her tripod running, where she's like, fuck this foot that doesn't work. I'm just gonna hold it in the air and run with the other one. She also has decided that the new fun thing to do is if I'm sitting on the floor, she will try to pull the copper stud off of my pants. Like the ones that hold the pockets in place. That's what she will go after. She's starting to get a bit bigger, which is good, because soon she can wear her diapers, and then she'll be able to walk around the house. Her brother, Will, is getting a lot bigger. He's actually starting to grow bigger than his other sister, Faye. I think he's going to be a pretty sizable guy. Not like huge, like Maine Coon huge, but like big. I think he's gonna be a big lad. Oh, you think the stream is catching up? It's cut forward a few times. Oh, good. Yeah, it seems to be evening out the bitrate. So it's probably jumping forward. So super buffer, I guess.
If I tell my manager, I'm sure he'll let us use the electronics section.
Remember, just hide, but don't knock anything over.
That's my boss. I'll be rooting for you when you write your apology.
Teddy, you better not do anything that needs an apology.
If I get permission, then I won't have to write one.
This is so exciting! Nanako-chan, which part do you want to do first?
Both.
All right, winner gets meat.
Why are you betting? None of this makes sense.
Big Hanabi poopies, yes. At least she's growing in. She's growing into them. At least she's growing, so they aren't like the same size as her anymore, which has got to be much easier on her little bottom. She's getting more patient when it comes to getting cleaned up too, so that's nice. Though she still whines and tries to get away when she gets her little keister wiped, because it probably stings a little bit. But she's getting better. Thank goodness Nanako is healthy again. After enjoying some time with everyone, you take Nanako home.
You're back.
I am back. Nanako is not interested in hanging out. Which is fine. Alright, nobody is there. Alright, in that case, we will go and do this job. Welcome, it's chilly today, too. On days like this, I yearn to be close to someone. Hey, won't you spend a night with me? Oh, please, that was only a joke. Don't take everything so seriously. She's got such a funky little arm tattoo. Let's see. Let's work. We work today. I shall work. Well then, I'll be counting on you. My diligence has increased. I don't think it really matters what kind of... Let's see. Finish washing the dishes, so you should take care of the empty glasses. Whose customer's class will you take? This one. When you go to clear the talkative man's glasses, he begins rambling on and on. Are you joking with a child, ma'am? Yeah. A fully grown ma'am adult. Yeah. I'm more likely to give her some slack that she is genuinely teasing, as opposed to, like, our teacher, simply because she doesn't normally crack jokes like that. Or, well, she doesn't normally try to flirt with us. So it feels more of like the proprietress is teasing us because she thinks the face we make when she does that is very funny. And then she assures us that no, she is only kidding. So I'm willing to give her a little bit less shit than I would the teacher, because oh my god, that woman needs therapy. A lot of people in this game need therapy. Spend some time listening to what he had to say. My expression is increased. Okay. Neat. I got 3,000 yen. I got a bonus. I made 5,000 yen today. Excellent. I made myself 50 bucks. Alright, kanji, nato, risei.
Yo.
Yes, sexual teacher has me on edge. Ugh. Hey, kanji! I like his purple sweater. Man, it's awesome how both Nanako-chan and Dojima-san got better. It's funny, but I'm as happy as I would be if they were my own family. I know, it got really invested, huh? It was pretty rough for them, but at least we saved him. You're right. Well, it's finally hitting me. It's 2011. People don't believe in therapy. You're right. Hello. Hi, Mikey.
Hello.
You have arrived in time for the stream to become stable. We were talking about Hanabi and her giant Hanabi poopy.
Huh.
Her big kitten poops. She
Stable,
has
having problems?
no. She's actually doing pretty good.
No, I mean the stream.
Oh, it was. It's stable now.
Okay, that's good.
For like a half an hour, it was kind of funky. And then it sorted itself out and jumped ahead, and we got all of our original crew's personas to evolve twice. I can show them to you when we're in our classroom. And NANAKO has come back from the hospital. Oh, that reminds me. Is NANAKO-chan gonna be okay with her homework and stuff? She's been out for a while. It ain't gonna be tough for her to catch up. But then again, she's a hell of a lot smarter than me. Probably nothing to worry about there. Yee. Oh, more people want to hang out. Who is it? Homst! Naoto.
Good day.
Good afternoon. Do you have any plans after school? I'd like you to come with me. Will I spend the day with Naoto? I will decide later.
Oh.
It's difficult to get an appointment with you. I am going to hang out with you, Naoto, but I want to show Mike the evolved personas. They're all fully evolved now, except for Naoto, Rise, and Kanji. But I can show them to you. So, Yosuke's evolved, and it is somehow both better and worse. And I love it. Look at this Ronald McDonald looking dude.
Oh. I love it just for the sheer audacity.
I know. It's like, oh my god, it's terrible. I hate it. It's perfect. He's perfect.
Honestly, I don't even think it looks terrible. I actually think it kind of works.
It sort of does, but I cannot get past the fact that the outfit makes it look like Ronald McDonald. Like the yellow and red outfit and the big red hair. Oh my goodness. He is incredible. I love him, says Fur.
It does have a Ronald McDonald quality to it, but
yeah.
It's like if Ronald McDonald was cool.
Yeah. If Ronald McDonald was a JoJo character.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, holy shit, yes.
Alright, I think the next one it's one of the girls. Chie. Yep, here's what Chie's evolved into. It's got an awesome cape and cool long hair. It still has the Sith blade, and its armor's turned gold.
And his stand would be like Szechuan sauce.
Yes, it's that's perfect. But yes, here's Chie's. Once the stream shows it to you, of course.
That looks very nice.
Yeah. This is Yukiko's. Hers, when it first evolved, it didn't have the long hair. And it was blue. But now it's got long flowing hair and a katana. And,
it looks really nice.
It turned into Amaterasu, and then it turned into Sumio Okami. And I don't know what that is. That's a god of something.
I think it looks great.
Yeah, and now we just have to get... Did you see Teddy's? I don't think you saw Teddy's. Hold on a minute. This is Teddy's.
I haven't really seen... Oh.
Oh. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Oh. And it has its special magic skill that it got is called Kamui Miracle, and its description is anything could happen. And I checked.
Is it a Pride Warhead?
It is indeed a rainbow warhead with a big rocket on its butt. It is a Pride Warhead. with a crown.
Dude.
Fur screamed, "What, Teddy? No."
It's the delivery system for
Somebody named insert Joker says Teddy's the goat.
It's the delivery system for the gay agenda.
Exactly. And Fur shouted, "It's a fucking rainbow rocket." But yeah, I looked at RNG is so fun. Yeah. I looked it up, and Kamui Miracle saying anything could happen is not kidding. It could do anything from one hit killing the boss to killing your whole party. You do not know what will occur, but it sure will be something.
Sounds like the perfect system designed for a stream.
It is, yeah. Right? It sounds like the perfect, skill for Teddy. What will happen? Don't know, but it will be something. All of our correspondences arrive via rainbow rocket, says Ferb. It's been confirmed. It is indeed the gay agenda. But yeah, we got Kanji and Naoto to evolve, and I don't know if Rise's will, but, you know, we can try her as well. But yeah, Naoto wanted to hang out, so we're gonna go see what he wants. And rank him up again. Hi, my dude. I love that his persona is Jojo Ronald McDonald.
Hello.
Good day, Yusan. Yes, do you have time you can spare with me today? There's something I want you to see. Alright, yes.
Yes.
Yes, please. Naoto looks happy. Naoto seems to be thinking about something. To tell you the truth, I haven't been in contact with Grandpa lately. I still think it's his granddad doing this. I wanted to confirm the items I assume the Phantom Thief stole, but... Our secretary, Yakushigi-san, passed along a message saying he went to visit an ailing friend in America. Since then, I haven't been able to reach either Grandpa or Yakushigi-san's cell phone. Well, there's no point in worrying about them now. I'm sure they're fine. On to business. I received a new challenge in the mail today. The card reads as follows. Jury to not rest or root for fable. -40, -4. The sentence as written is gibberish. Is this part of the riddle? And this -40, -4, on its own it means nothing. Perhaps the minus part is important. I'm actually gonna look this one up because I don't know what this riddle means. Let me look this up. No, I don't want to look at that tab. I want to look up a new tab. Persona 4 and Naoto social link. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, if you want to start a relationship with Naoto, that's when you say you're glad that he's a girl. Ugh. Subtract 40 and 4.
Huh?
Subtract 40? Subtract 40 from the sentence. Naoto's eyes lit up. Jury to not rest or root for fable. From there you subtract 40 and 4. Notice the unnatural comma in the phrase. It corresponds to the two numbers. Subtract the letters in 40 from the first part and the ones in 4 from the second. What remains is Junes table. Junes table!
Let's go.
That's it, let's go. 44. There was something taped to the underside of the table. I knew it was here. Naoto produces a large ballpoint pen. This is another of the 7 detective tools I made. You can use it as a normal pen, but it also has a pen light and a miniature telescope. That's kind of amazing you managed to do that as a child. I thought I'd lost this. I didn't think Grandpa still had it. Oh, neither my grandpa nor myself can stand to throw things away. When this pen was still mine, I was just a child, dreaming of becoming a detective. But being a man or a woman, I never thought about it. The lack of peers to compare myself to might have contributed to that. I had no friends. I was quite the outsider then, too. But why is it that, compared to the time I spent utterly alone, I worry more now that I'm with you and the others? I feel that I'm undergoing a change. Oh, don't be afraid. I see. I'm afraid, you say. I see. Naoto is smiling weakly. You know, change is scary. The need to change and the desire to remain the same. They're mixed together. And it scares me. Naoto looks smaller than ever before. That he would show you this side of him must be a sign that he has opened his heart to you. Rank 7! Yay. Naoto can endure a mortal blow. Yusan, have you ever felt like that before? I want to hear about you.
I'll see you again.
You chatted idly with Naoto, then went home. Oh, he's such a good bean. Poor Naoto.
Oh, welcome back.
Went shopping today. The fridge is full of food. Excellent, thank you. Nanako, hang out.
Yes?
She looks like she's not doing anything. We will become closer soon. Will you spend the evening with Nanako? Abso-fucking-lutely we will.
Yay!
Nanako looks happy. I will always make time for Nanako!
I lost the paper I was supposed to return to school. What should I do? The teacher will yell at me.
I'll help you look for it.
Thank you, big bro.
I know, it's been so long! Poor Nanako's been in the hospital for 1 billion years! First she got abducted, then she got hospitalized, now we can finally hang out with her again. She seems ready to cry with distress. Decide to search the house. Oh! The papers Dojima is always going through are here. A paper titled, Parent Survey Regarding Scheduling of Parent-Teacher Interviews was hidden among them. The word anytime has been written in the day requested box. Is this the paper Nanako was looking for? There's something else hidden in the papers. It seems to be a photo. You decide to show it to Nanako. I handed the paper and the photo to Nanako. Nanako looks at the paper on the table.
It says, anytime, I'll try on it. So, he can come anytime? I see. And this is a photo. Oh, this is Mom. This little baby in the middle, that's me. Dad's smiling. Why did Dad stop smiling?
Ooh, which one of these? Because you're lonely, or because he's lonely too? I feel like like pretending that her dad isn't lonely is not the right thing to say. You know? But at the same time, I don't want her to feel like it's like, oh, you're not enough or something. So, I have to think about that. She's a mature kid. He's lonely too.
Huh? Dad's lonely? I see. So that's it.
NANAKO has realized something.
After Mom died, I was lonely, but I'm not the only one who's sad that Mom's not here anymore.
She's understanding depression! Not that that's good specifically, but she's such a smart little kid.
Dad, he was lonely too. I'm sorry, Dad.
It's not that you being there wasn't enough. But there's different sorts of relationships, and the one that your mom was for him is something he's always gonna miss, and that's not your fault. But it's good that you understand that. NANAKO looks more mature somehow. You feel your relationship has grown deeper. Hooray! We are now rank 8 with NANAKO.
Thank you, Big Bro.
You're welcome, NANAKO. Will Dad ever smile like this again?
I think he can. He's got to find closure. And as I always suggest, seek therapy. I know they won't, but they should. Grief counseling.
Good night.
It's getting late, so you put NANAKO to bed and go to your own room. Oh, she's such a sweetheart. It's already the latter half of January. The day you return to the city is getting closer and closer. You should make memories with everyone. I'm going to. I'm also waiting for Marie. Exactly. If we have the say, we aren't going home. I do not want to. Kanji, are you here? No, he's not. Kanji, where are you? Kanji is not here. Oh! Naoto is, though. Watch it give me, like, 24 hours to find Marie whenever we locate where she's gone to.
Hello.
Good day, Yusan. Do you have time you can spare with me today? It's not ready to advance yet. Yes.
Yes.
Central Shopping District. You spend time conversing with Naoto. Yeah, closer soon. Excellent.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Can be a tutor today. Or I can hang out with you.
Hey,
Are you bored? It won't be closer yet.
Not.
Astonishing. Alright, let's see if there's any way to hang out with in town. And if there's not, we'll reboot it and go hang out with our uncle. Nope. One moment. Time to flip back in time. Whee! Oh wait, I don't need to do this, I just loaded. Oh. Remember falling asleep in your bed, but you feel more awake than ever. It's another Marie dream. I'm remembering all my Marie hangouts. Is this a dream? You think back on your memories of Marie. I feel like it's tallying how many times we hung out to see if we have enough. Yes? Margaret! Hello. I apologize for interrupting your morning. I thought it would be best to inform you of my progress in the search for Marie. I'm closing in on her location. Please allow me a little more time. Oh, and do you remember that her memory had been lost? It would seem this incident has something to do with these lost memories. In entwining her fate with yours, she may have discovered something. Now, if you will excuse me. Seems Marie's disappearance has to do with her memories she lost. You have no choice but to wait until Marie's whereabouts have been discovered. Yeah, I think she finally remembered, and I think she's not human. Because they said she wasn't born of man. I wonder if she's like the guardian deity of this town. Man, it's cold today. We even got snow this year. It's tough being so cold, but snow is so pure and white and beautiful. She might be a shadow like Teddy. Oh, she could be a shadow like Teddy. But sometimes snow falls in different colors. Did you know that? Well then, I'll do Amagi-san a favor and ask her this one. What color is the snow that falls in Europe in spring? What? How's this a favor? I have no idea. European snow in spring? Do you know you could? I wanna say black, like soot. But I could be wrong, so let's double check. Red. Red? You're absolutely correct, Amagi-san. Red is your favorite color, right? The reason why red snow falls in spring in Europe is because the snow mixes with the red sand of the Sahara. Oh! The sand rides the wind from the African Sahara to Europe. It's around 1 million metric tons. The power of wind is truly great, isn't it? Although it would be a bit scary if everything turned red. You remembered that I liked red. Well, that was a great help. Wait, but if you knew the answer, did you remember me too? Yukiko appreciates me. I feel that we have become closer even though that is not possible. Who wants to hang out with me today? Nato!
Senpai.
Can you come with me after class today? Will I spend the day with Naoto? Yes, I will.
Thank you.
To tell you the truth, I've received information about the Phantom Thief. I'll come pick you up later. Let's go! I swear, it's gonna give me like 1 day to solve Marie's thing. Ooh! Then again, I know that there's a Valentine's Day thing, so maybe it's not that close? I don't know. You came with Naoto to search for the Phantom Thief based on the information that he's gathered. I've learned that in recent days, a suspicious man has been spotted around the shopping district. He isn't a local, and his appearance doesn't mark him as a tourist or a shopper. I talked to the owner of Shiroku's store, and she said that she saw the man only a few hours ago. She confirmed it was the same man who bought the card. If that's true, then he's likely looking for his next hiding place for one of the stolen items. We may be able to catch him in the act. You seem happy.
Huh?
Is that what you think? Well, I'm not unhappy. It's just, I have complicated feelings on the matter. A wry smile appeared on Naoto's face. If my deductions are correct, there are 2 things remaining that the Phantom Thief has stolen. And if so, I'm quite certain that he's going to hide that one. Perhaps he is. Anyway, where in this area could he hide something unnoticed? I have an idea. Let's go, Senpai. Tatsuhime Shrine. There's the guy. You're... The man brandishes a knife! Protect Naoto, run with Naoto, or fight back. Is there a difference? What do you have? A knife! No! You're right. Oh, I don't want to pick the wrong one. Although I suppose it might not actually matter, but still. I actually checked, and it's a good thing I did, because if we say protect Naoto, that puts us on the romance path. And we're not doing that, we have a girlfriend. Let's run with Naoto.
Senpai!
He's done. There's no need for alarm. That knife is a toy. Oh, okay. The man dropped the knife and ran away. This knife. I knew it. It's another of the 7 tools I made. This is a knife-shaped radio. As I said, it's just a toy. I consider you a friend as well, so please don't do these rash things any longer.
I apologize.
I'm sorry for involving you in this. We've almost reached the end. Just a little more and it will be over. For some reason, the thought is not a cheering one. What link stage? I think we're on... Let me double check. We'll be rank 8 after this. I've never had a case like this before. Naoto is smiling helplessly. You feel your relationship is deeper. It's rank 8. Naoto Shirogane Social League has level 8. Power of Fortune has grown. Heat Riser. Increases attack, defense, and hit evasion rate for a single ally. He hasn't had any problems with SP regeneration, so we'll take Heat Riser. Naoto himself is level 74, if that's what you're wondering. I'm going home now. I have research to do. You needn't worry about the Phantom Thief case any longer. I'll explain later, once everything calms down. Okay, bye.
I'll see you again.
Watch Naoto run off and went home by yourself.
Oh, you're home.
I am home. Not ready to advance yet. Will you spend the evening with NANAKO? I know, I'm sorry, NANAKO. I need to see who's available to hang out tonight. Naoto is, which is good. And Chie. Alright, Naoto it is. Let's get some more experience towards that next level. Been meeting like this more frequently lately. Naoto seems bored. Did you even say the romance requirements during the social link? I did. I don't think I did, no. Because it didn't pop up. But one of the options, protect Naoto, was one of the romance triggers. I don't know if I hit the previous one, but I know that it said if you hit both, then it'll start the romance. And we already are in a romance with Marie, so we're not a cheater, so we're not going to do that. Nato is happy. It's grown stronger, but it won't be stronger soon.
Please accept it.
Ah, royal jelly.
Good night.
Saw Nato off and then went home. Okay, let's see about Kanji today. The no cheating gang rise up. Yes. As possibly funny as the confrontation would be, we don't do that. That's mean.
Yo.
Hey, Kanji! Kanji has free time. We'll become closer. Will you spend the afternoon? Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Let's go make some bunnies! Kanji is happy. Yay! We're at the hill overlooking town. Kanji brought you here, saying he wanted to talk someplace quiet.
The other day, I went to visit Dad's grave.
Oh my goodness.
It's the first time I went on my own. I had a lot to tell him.
Oh my goodness. Tell him?
About you. About everyone.
Ah.
And that I found my own answer to what he said.
Kanji smiling.
Dad told me something right before he died. If you're a man, you have to become strong. Felt like he was telling me I wasn't a real man. Pissed me off.
Oh.
So I changed my looks and pushed myself away from people.
Ah, and you discovered that that is not what being a man means. That's toxic masculinity. But you have escaped that, haven't you?
Fighting gangs, thinking I was keeping Mom safe, and even trying to catch the killer. I was just being stubborn. I thought all that was how I was becoming strong. That I was really making up for all the trouble I caused. I was drunk off my power. But that wasn't it. That ain't what Dad meant. I still don't really get what being strong means, but I'm gonna start by not lying to myself.
Good job.
No more being scared of everyone, hiding my hobbies, staying away from people.
Good.
Anytime, any place, I'm gonna bust right through as my own self.
Fuck yeah.
That's the way to deal with that other me in the TV world.
Yes, it is.
As long as there's someone like that snot-nosed kid to accept me, I ain't afraid of nothing.
Mm-hmm. Good for you.
Sir, it's all thanks to you.
You don't gotta call me sir. Aw, Kanji's smiling gently. You feel Kanji's firm resolve. I'm glad they didn't do some big joke scene here like in 5 if you try to date everyone. Yeah. I bet that's awkward. I'm sure that there's always some sort of like, if you really want to try and do it, we'll let you, but boy howdy, will the comeuppance come later. But I'm glad that in this, it's not played for silly ha-has. It's, no, you get in trouble and they won't talk to you. I believe we are ranked 9 now. Yes, we are! One more hangout, one more successful hangout, and Kanji's persona will evolve. Kanji can now take a mortal blow. Kanji will die for me. Kanji,
Oh, yeah.
no.
We're gonna put those dolls of mine up for sale at the shop.
Yay!
They were a big hit with that kid and his mom.
Double yay.
They called me just to say thank you. I got a kick out of that.
I bet you did. Good for you.
Oh, I gotta go buy supplies. I need a jet.
Okay. I'm so proud of him. I'm so happy he's gonna sell his stuff and he's not gonna hide his hobbies anymore, and anybody who doesn't like that can just go piss right off. Good attitude to have. There'll always be somebody who will appreciate you for who you are. I know! All this wonderful personal growth. I'm so proud of them. The fridge is full of food, you say? Alright, let's see who's out and about, and if it's not Naoto or Kanji, then we'll reload it. Rise! Hi, Rise! I should really hang out with her, too. I don't know if her persona can evolve. I'm assuming it probably can. Alright, nobody out there, so let's hang out with her. Yeah, top tier Kanji.
Senpai!
Oh, hey, Senpai. I was just looking at the sky. The air's so clear that you can see all the stars. It's beautiful, which is crazy because it's snowing. So yeah, if you have time, you want to talk for a little? Yes. Really? Yay, I get to spend time with you.
It's cold.
Should have bundled up more. Inaba's winters are harsher than I pictured them. I can't take off my sweats inside the house anymore or wear anything but thick socks. Me too! Not that you'll ever see me in that getup. Do you do that too? Wear casual clothes around the house, I mean? I wear sweats too.
Do people normally not?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Apparently I can say ratty bathrobes, actually. I wear sweats.
People normally wear business dress when they're...
Yeah, I get up and I put my 3-piece suit on to lounge around the house. Right? Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd have to be in a very particular mood to do something like that. I have to be in, like, an exceptionally fancy mood to dress up like that.
Yeah.
I wear sweats too. We're on the same page then. All of them get transformations. Oh, including Rise. Excellent. Oh, but I bet you could totally rock a sweatsuit, though. I feel like if it's the right sort of sweatsuit, you probably can. But sweatsuits are, you know, they're for working out and they're for just casual stuff. So there's no reason to be like, well, I gotta be dressed to the nines in my sweatpants. Rise is laughing. The other day, I stepped outside for a bit and ran into Kanji. He was wearing a sweatsuit too, but it looked completely natural on him. That's because Kanji is just a fucking gigantic dude. And he's super buff too, so... Oh, I should be getting back. I wouldn't want my grandma to worry. Oh yeah, here, Senpai.
I want you to have it, Senpai.
Blue pepper chips. They sound tasty.
Good night, Senpai.
It's Friday. It's already the later half of January. The day you return to the city is getting closer and closer. I know we're on the path for the special ending, so we can't be going home just yet, but every time it says that, I'm like, dude, is that like in a couple of days? What's up with that? There's Rise. What rank are we at with Rise? Yeah, Rise is at 8. She's eating hot chip. Yeah. Game, why you gotta keep reminding us that we need to go home? I know. I'm like, no, don't do that yet. Don't make me go home. Naoto's not here. Kanji's not ready yet. Let's see. Rise?
Oh, Senpai.
If you're free, let's go play. Not ready to advance yet. Yeah, I know. Hold on a second. He's not here. Alright, let's hang out with Rise then.
Oh, Senpai.
This store is almost as pink as Victoria's Secret, and that's pretty fucking pink. Yay, we'll rank up with her next time we hang out.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Dojima. Can work at the hospital today if I want to. Alright. Wait a minute, if I look at the calendar... Let's see who's in town. If I look at the calendar to my room, I might be able to see specifically when I'm going home. But let's see who's here today. Yukiko is here, but we've maxed her, so we don't need that. Let's see if there's anybody in the northern part. No. Alright then. Let me check the calendar. If you had a lovers yesterday, you could rank her up. Oh, maybe. That's true, I don't have a lover's persona right now. Calendar. Advanced Magazine results Valentine's Day. NANAKO's homecoming, okay. Equinox, end of school. So that's the end of school. Because it says that I'll be going home soon. And I can't get that to go down any farther. So... Right, let's see. Place something on it. Do I have anything new that can be put here? Persona dolls? No, that's all I got. I don't know if it's labeled, but the snow trip is the final day. I see. Why did I do that? I didn't need to do that. Alright, let's go to one of our jobs. Let's make some money! The ghosts of the damned are standing right behind me, but I don't care. The courage is increased. It increased again. It can't increase anymore, but I become braver by the moment. I am completely unshakable. Ah, relationship will be closer soon. Okay, cool. We walk through the forest on this snow trip and are never seen again, and we become a legend! Yes, that's it, Perv. That's precisely it. Okay. It is Saturday. Hello, sports friends. Okay. Naoto is here. Rise is here. Kanji, are you here? He is.
Yeah.
It's not ready to advance yet. Alright. Sorry, Kanji.
Hello.
It's not ready to advance yet. Sorry. If Rise is also not ready to advance yet.
Oh, Senpai.
Actually, no. I know, Rise, I'm sorry. I'm gonna hang out with Kanji because then he'll be ready to go the next time we see him. Yeet. Spend quiet moments with Kanji. If your relationship will be closer soon, excellent. We'll hit 10. And then you just have to wait for the next time he comes and says, hey, I want to talk to you. After dinner, Nanako has started studying. When you ask her about it, she says it's to catch up on the lessons from when she missed school. She said she's having special lessons at school during the week, but she's decided to study at home on the weekends, too. Though she gets stuck at times, Nanako is working hard at it. Should you help Nanako with her weekend night studying for a while? Yes.
Thank you! Tonight is for the writing class. My teacher gave me some handouts. I need to make sentences using certain words.
I'm home.
Dojima is home?
Welcome home! Oh, it's Dad!
Dojima is home from work. Oh, he's gonna help too. Studying at home too, huh? Don't overdo it, okay? You've gotten better, but you're still recovering.
No, I am all better now, and studying is fun.
I wonder who you got that from. Alright, in that case, I'll help you out too. Can't put all the burden on you all the time.
Yay! You're gonna stay too? Yay!
Let's see here. Make a sentence using leaf and forest. How about the best place to hide a leaf is in a forest?
What does that mean?
Oh, basically, by purposefully leaving important evidence out in the open, it makes it harder to find. It's basic investigation.
Yeah.
That's right, but maybe Nanako's still too young for that stuff. You and Dojima help Nanako study by giving her hints when she gets stuck. I feel closer to both of them! Dojima will become closer soon. After Nanako reached a good stopping point, you put her to bed and returned to your room. Oh, excellent. I have the day off. What should I do? Realize you've not brought up into bed. I don't care. Yes. Who is here? Who is available? Kanji, are you here? Rise is. Kanji is available. Let's fucking go! Let's rank him. I didn't want to look at the store. I wanted to look at Kanji.
Yeah.
Hey, senpai, you have some time? Seems to have free time. We'll be closer soon. Will you spend the day? Absolutely!
Yeah.
Let's rank 10 him! Kanji, become best boy! Evolve to perfect boy! I want to stop by your place. Excellent. You know, the last person we brought here was our girlfriend, so... You brought Kanji here at his insistence.
Sorry for barging in like this. I thought it'd be a good place.
Are you going to teach me how to make dolls? Because that'd be awesome.
Oh, first though, there's one more thing I figured out. Rise stopped by our store the other day. She said the dolls were cute, so I told her I made them. And she said that was creepy.
Well, Rise can take that opinion and put it up her booty.
Kinda stung, but I kept on showing her the other stuff I made. And in the end, she said, maybe you're an amazing guy after all.
Good. Take those prejudices and preconceived notions and fire them into the sun. They have no use here. They are unneeded.
Pissed me off the way she said it, but that aside.
It should piss you off the way she said it. It's not a very nice thing to say.
I get it now. This is what he was talking about. Just been throwing in the towel all this time. Of course no one could understand me. I've been keeping my distance out of fear. So I decided that I'd do things my way, no matter how tough. But it ain't just about hanging out with guys who understand you and telling the rest to get bent.
I mean, it could be that, but go on.
Gotta make an effort if you want people to understand you.
Ah.
I wasn't even trying.
That is also true. If you want people to understand you, you do need to put in effort. And in a perfect world, the person who you are talking to will put in effort to understand you back. I mean, it's not a perfect world, so, you know. Yeah, but...
Not just about my hobby, but like, when the police suspected me, it didn't even cross my mind to try to tell them my story. I let them think whatever they want. And because of that, you, Ma, and that kid all got dragged into it. I didn't put in the slightest effort to try and make them understand. It's easier for me to act tough.
Kanji's smiling wryly.
So from now on, I got 2 rules. Rule 1, be myself. Rule 2, get people to understand me.
Yay!
I want you to have this, Senpai.
I got a cute cell phone charm.
This thing's me being me.
Thank you. I wish I knew what it looked like.
Now I can say it straight out. Huh? That other me is me.
Oh, here it comes. Kanji overcoming his toxic masculinity. I know, it's so great. Kanji's strong will that allowed him to accept and overcome his weakness has awakened his heart's true potential. Oh my goodness, what is this? It has a grand mustache. Michael, have a look at this thing. It's beautiful, I love it.
It is ambitious.
It has a fantastic mustache. A marvelous mustachio, says Ferb. Yes. Kanji's persona has been reborn. Take Mikazuchi has transfigured into Rokuten Maho. Or Mao.
This?
Mao. There we
For
go.
reals?
Yeah.
I get it. So I've become a little stronger, huh?
Yes, you have. You faced some hard truths about yourself, and you came to some convictions and conclusions, and you evolved, and it's great.
You're my hero, dude. And my best bud.
Yeah! Come here, you. Give me a hug. You can sense Kanji's straightforward feelings. Feel a tight bond between you and Kanji. Wahoo! The Emperor has been maxed. Thou art I and I am thou. You have established a genuine bond. What can I create? We can make Odin. First Persona game, yes or no? This is my first Persona game, in fact. Yes. And my first time playing it, too. The Kanji Tatsumi social link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Kanji Tatsumi social link. Your power to create the personas of the Emperor Arcana has reached its maximum. I have forged a bond that cannot be broken. I can now fuse Odin, the god of storms. His growth of heart has affected his persona as well. Evade wind. Alright, what do we got? You can forget that. Goodness.
So as far as getting other people to understand me, today I'm holding the Oven Mitt Puppets 101 class right here.
Hooray! Craft time with Kanji!
Don't worry, even you can do it. It'll be real cute. Believe me.
Impromptu sewing lesson. You spent more time than you planned with Kanji. But I got a cute oven mitt out of it, so... It's gotten dark, so you said goodbye to Kanji. Hee
Today's problem is arithmetic. My teacher gave me some problems to solve.
Subtraction, huh? You're up to that already. Well, she is 6. So, yeah, addition and subtraction are things that she should be doing.
First, First is 7 minus 2.
Oh, that's Dojima, not her. First is 7 minus 2. The answer's 5.
Oh, that's amazing, Dad. You're so fast.
Well, yeah, anyone can do it once they get used to it.
Oh, well, it's still neat. The next one is...
I like that made you laugh.
The
It's
next...
just a very kid-type reply.
Yes, it has.
This one has both pluses and minuses.
Let me see. 10 minus 5 plus 3. That's 8. The answer's 8. Let's let Nanako solve them.
Yeah, Dad, I need to do it.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I got ahead of myself. You and Dojima helped Nanako study by giving her hints when she got stuck. First says, damn, I can't even do that, man. Oh.
Really? Oh.
Really?
It's one of those use it or lose it sort of things.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if it's not useful for you in your adult life, you lose it pretty quick, and that's fine. You can always relearn it if you need it. But yeah, a lot of the math that we did, even the more advanced math in school, I was oddly good at, though I don't really need it in my daily life, so I have no idea what I could or could not do now, but I remember getting pretty decent grades in that. Oh, in your head. Perp says, I mean in my head, I need my fingies. I need my fingies too sometimes.
Yeah, okay, I mean, I wasn't gonna judge or anything, but...
Well, it's true, hearing it's another adult go, I cannot do addition and subtraction, does make you pause a moment and go, and wonder for a moment, but why?
Well,
but
I'm not, as I said, not gonna judge, but...
No, it is just surprising. Evil math proofs, says Joker. I feel closer to Dojima and Nanako, and my relationship with Dojima will be closer, and so will Nanako. Wonderful. After Nanako reached a good stopping point, you put her to bed. Wunderbar. It is Monday. Time for Rise and Naoto grinding. Students are talking. Wow, they must be really warm to not be, like, wearing any kind of winter stuff. It's been so cold lately. That's probably because you're wearing knee socks and no coat. Wear tights and a jacket. By the way, advancement exams are next week, right? Those exams are gonna have questions from everything we covered all year. Oh, like I'll remember all of that. Also, it's finals week. Don't worry. It's just a piece of paper. The real measure of our lives is still a long way off.
I don't mean to interrupt. I have a question for you about when you were in high school and finals week rolled around. Did you feel stress or did you feel relief?
That's a good question. I think I felt stressed the days of the exams because I didn't know what would be on them, and I've been horrible at studying since ever, so I just did my homework and hoped I would be able to apply it to whatever test I took.
Because in my experience, so I typically felt relief, and the reason was because I took a lot of college level courses, which meant most of my essay or most of my exams were comprised of essay questions.
Hold on, I'll turn you up a little bit. For some reason.
Oh, am I quiet?
Yeah, that's just because of me. Probably because you were loud before. But I turned you up again, so it's all good.
But most of my exams, because I took college level classes, were comprised of essay questions, and so I do really well with essay questions and like long answer formats.
Oh, that was the one I hated.
I prefer it. I
hated essays.
Hate multiple choice. I cannot stand multiple choice. Because here's the reason. Here's
those were the easiest ones.
I actually it's not just like a personal thing. I actually really dislike multiple choice because there is no way to express your reasoning for a choice. And I think the reasoning is truly what matters when it comes to learning and displaying knowledge, because, you know, as long as your thought process is functioning, like, you can operate off of minute feedback and just change subtly the way you think about something. As opposed to the way the feedback typically exists, at least this is my experience for multiple choice, which is it's just a big red fucking X and then the correct one is circled. And I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? You're asking, like, it's the difference between...
Yeah, it's a memorization thing.
Well, it's the difference between the way Americans teach math and the way Europeans teach math. Because when I was living in Europe, the way they teach math is different. Like, the whole, like, you know, the whole, like, X plus, you know, or like... any number where it's like, you know, 5 plus 7 minus 2. There would be an explanation as to why logically it functions like this. And you would be expected to give alternative expressions that can offer a similar answer or the same answer.
I got punished for that.
So, but like in American math classes, my experience has been just memorize this shit and just like it's not, don't never find out why things work the way they do. Just memorize this formula. Has basically like been my experience.
And when I found I don't even remember what sort of math it was, but when I found the alternate way to do it, I got yelled at. And I was like, but why? And she goes, well, you have to do it the way I taught you. And I'm like, well, this is working though. And she goes, but since that's not the formula I taught you, you have no way of knowing if using it will all the time will make sure that you're always right. And I'm like, but I have always been right. That's the reason I didn't believe her, is that all of my answers had been correct.
You know, when like, you know, my experience in grade school was you memorize your multiplication table, and that's great. As long as you're doing stuff up to 12 times 12. As soon as you get beyond that, you have to develop a sense or an understanding of the relationship between numbers. And to me, it's, you know, it's easier to understand multiplication or algebra or even more advanced math like trigonometry and calculus if you have an understanding of how values and numbers actually interact with each other and why there is a logical... Like, when you look at a math question, like x plus 2 divided by whatever, you know, and you see all of this, you should be able to look at it and understand what the logical arguments are being made with the, you know, whatever expression is in front of you. If you have number sense, you can just look at that and tell what it's arguing. But they don't... My experience has been in American math classes, that is not how it's taught.
Yeah, I watched videos by the Click, and I told you before that he'd gone to school for, God, I think it might have been engineering? But he also taught, some classes, which include math. So every time there's like, it's usually a confidently incorrect thing where somebody's like, the answer is clearly this, and they're wrong, but they can't, Click Academy, and they can't explain why. He always sits there and he breaks it down. He breaks down the problem as to why he's like, this is why what you're doing isn't working. This is why the correct thing works the way it does. But you're right, they don't do that in American schools, and I really wish that they would, because I feel like kids would have less problems with math if that were the case. And to answer your previous comment, Ferb, Ferb said that they were reminded of an Asian kindergartner who broke down crying at not being able to do basic math or something because their parents yelled at them about it, saying that they would never get into a university. The pressure on those kids is so extreme. And the answer to that is yes, it is. In Japan, in particular, because
Korea and China
are pretty bad too.
A lot of East Asian cultures put a lot of pressure on their children.
Yeah. Oh my God, I could go on about it for hours. I already talked to you about this, but the pressure on Japanese students from middle through high school is insane. It is so unhealthy. Like, I've concluded that that's why the trope of, you know, you were in the rain or you slept with your stomach exposed made you sick exists in anime. And I'm convinced that's because everybody is so damn stressed at all times that all it takes is just, like, one straw to break the camel's back and make them ill. I'm convinced that's what it is. But
Germany has a similar school system where it's like I forget what grade it is, like equivalent grade, but it's like you take a major standardized test and then it kind of decides the trajectory that you have. I think it's like 6th grade is the equivalent or something like that. And it decides the trajectory that you go on, like for your advanced education. And it's like a decision between like a high performing university or technical school, like a standardized university, or like a vocational school. And I mean, obviously there's some leniency, like you can choose between, but it's like, what an immense amount of pressure to put on a fucking like 11-year-old.
yeah, Ferb says in 6th grade, that's so far from being an adult. I know. In Japan, the big pressure is getting into, quote, the right high school. So in middle school, kids are so stressed. And when you get into the high school, it then becomes stress of keeping your grades high. Because if you want to get in the right college, then you better have gone to the right high school. Because even if you got the highest grades in your high school, if it wasn't the right one, you're not getting in. You will not get into, like, Tokyo U. It isn't happening. It doesn't matter how smart you weren't in the right high school. Some kids end up living... That's why this trope exists in anime, too. The kid living by themselves, where we look at that and we go, oh, that's so silly. Why would that happen? It actually happens all the time. Because some kids will move across the whole fucking country and live all alone in an apartment to go to the right high school.
Across the whole fucking country as though Japan's enormous.
No, I know it's not as big, but my point still is, like, this is a high school kid living by themselves, all alone, because that was the only way to get into the right high school, was to move to a totally different prefecture.
I think the reasoning for why they do that is a little ridiculous, but I do think that some people need that degree of independence at that age.
Oh, getting independence at a younger age is also good. And yeah, it probably does work out for some people, but yeah, the reasoning for it is completely crazy.
Yeah.
Some parts about how their school system works sound absolutely barbaric. Like the bullying thing I told you about.
Yeah.
So one of the YouTubers I watch called Fright Ranker, he's pretty decent, I think. But he was a teacher in Japan for a bit, but he's not from Japan initially. So when he got there, he was horrified by some of the things he saw, in particular bullying. There was a girl in one of the classes he was supervising who stopped coming to school and basically became a shut-in because she was being bullied so badly. And he complained to the principal about it, and the principal kind of didn't do anything, so he, complained even more. And one of his, the teacher he was assisting took him aside after school and was like, okay, look, that girl is basically the class's kidney. She has to be the one that they all bully, because if they don't, all of their stress will build up, and there'll be too much antisocial behavior at the school, and it'll spiral out of control, so... It sucks, but that's her role in this. And it's like,
okay,
what?
Sure,
what?
Man. Why don't you take that role for a little bit?
I know.
See if you're just like, oh, it's just the way it must be.
Yeah, no, and the role that teachers play in kids' lives is often closer. Yeah, Ferb just screamed, what the fuck? Is often closer than their parents. To the point that, again, when Fright Ranker... When one of his students shoplifted, the cops didn't go to her parents, they came to him for him to do something about it. Like, it's crazy watching some of his videos. The one that talks about the bullying is the one where he looks at the manga for Another. He talks extensively about the bullying and the weird, almost cult-like relationship that entire classes can have with one another. It's really crazy. It puts all of the times I watched an anime of like the certain kind of bullying people were going to, or like the extremes, the absolute insanity I saw, and go, oh my god, it's actually not as far-fetched as I thought it was. Some of this shit probably does happen, and that's horrifying. Anyway, big tangent. Yeah, I know, it's so not healthy. It's so bad. Much like our school systems, that one needs a big fucking facelift. It needs to be pulled down and built back up again. That's nuts. But yes. Sorry for the big tangent. We have to get back to our game. We got 20 minutes. Our college entrance exams are next year, you know. I feel like how I do on this test is going to be the measure of my life. And as we discussed, it might be. And that's terrible. I had to spend a lot of money this month. Giving money to all the kids in my extended family, it's really rough on my bank account. By the way, one of my nephews had a music player. I didn't know they came in gigabytes these days. Last time I bought one, they still measured them in megabytes. Storage capacity just keeps getting bigger. I was surprised. Yeah, wait a handful of years until the terabyte becomes a thing you can just go get. I remember when things were gigabytes. The first gigabyte memory stick I ever had was $50. You ever went, oh, you sweet summer child. Remember, it's in the past for her. We look at that now and go, for like $100, I can get like a 10 terabyte brick to put outside my computer. And then it'll just get smaller and smaller and smaller. I wonder if we're close to getting terabyte capacity music players. I don't know that anybody uses them specifically for music players because, you know, you're about to go wireless radio like Spotify and Pandora, so... But yeah. Woohoo. I guess I'll ask about units of measurement then. Hanamura-kun, you seem to like music. What? No, Norakami-kun in front of him. Yes? What's the next unit of measurement from a terabyte? A femtobyte, a trilobyte, or a petabyte? Do you know this one, Mikey?
I'm sorry, what?
What is the next unit of measurement up from a terabyte? A femtobyte, a trilobyte, or a petabyte?
Petabyte.
I thought it was petabyte. I've never had to look at a thing of data that big before, but...
You will eventually!
I'm sure I will!
By the time we die, we'll probably have infinite digital storage.
I know, it'll be great! And then after they test it on a bunch of people that aren't me, we can upload our brains in the computers and live forever in the Matrix, and it'll be fine. Okay, the answer you think is correct. Yep, it's the petabyte. And one step greater than that is the exabyte. I wish my checking account could be measured in peta anything. But no matter what happens, my wallet always stays flat. Well, stop buying weird shit. You're the one who keeps telling us to go get you crystal balls and stuff, so stop buying that. You cannot feng shui your house if your wallet is empty.
But let me live in my delusion.
No. No. You cannot redesign your entire house every time something goes wrong to think that the feng shui will fix it. Because then you will be broke. And then it won't fix anything. Last test you take at this school. Oh. Not if I have anything to say about it. And I think I do. The spoiler-free ending guide seems to think that I won't. Yeah, we will stay. Why did I go looking for Kanji? I can't hang out with Kanji. He's at level 10. I have to wait for him to come to me. Nato! Excellent. Brise is not available today. Hello!
Hello.
Oh, good day, Yusan. Yes, do you have time you can spare with me today? Not ready to advance yet? That's fine, let's go.
Yes.
Hop in the car, let's go! Spend time conversing with Nato. Get in the car, loser, we're going shopping! We're gonna buy books. Yeah, no last anything. We're gonna complete our high school years at this school in the middle of nowhere. The only thing I know of Inaba is that that's where all of my churu for my cats comes from. And it says Inaba on it in big letters. Let me grab one. It's actually right behind me. It says Inaba Premium Quality, and it has a little swooshy under the Inaba. And then it says churu underneath it. Oh, it has additional vitamin E added. That's good for your fur, EB, who is asleep and doesn't care. She'll care if I open the packet, though, because it probably tastes better than her kidney food. Our relationship will be closer soon. Excellent.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Thank you, Nanako. Advancement exams start on Monday. Should you study? No. We're as intelligent as is possible to be. Whoops.
What is intelligence?
What is being smart? Reese has 2 pips. Where did Naoto go? Oh, there he is. Naoto is at 8. Oh, fuck study, we're Mega Mind. Exactly! Hey, Nanako, you wanna hang out? She looks like she's not doing anything. We'll be closer soon. Will you spend time with her? Yes! Yeah! Nanako is
That's
happy.
a negatory. They're on their own.
You know the photo you found before?
Oh yeah, she's voicing it because she's gonna be level 9 today.
I gave it back to Dad.
Oh.
You looked happy and smiled at me. Big bro, I love my dad.
Oh, I'm glad you love your dad. He's a good guy. He just needs to be home more often because you're 6 and you shouldn't be taking care of the whole house by yourself. I can say, what about me? Let's see. I think I'm gonna say he loves you too.
I think so too.
Yeah. Nanako smiling cheerfully.
Dad didn't forget about how we used to pick flowers at Samigawa. He smiled at me and said, "You remember too?"
Oh my god.
Hmm?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. Mike stumbled upon something fun.
Dad loves Mom. I feel sorry for him losing someone he loves.
I feel sorry for you too.
I have Dad, though.
Yeah, and he's got you, but still.
Oh, I see. And Dad also has me.
Nanako is smiling happily.
I'm glad to be Dad's daughter.
Yeah! She's smiling so happily. Through that smile, you feel your relationship has grown even deeper. Yay! Justice has gone better.
It's your turn to talk.
It's just about Nanako's bedtime. What will you do? I will talk to Nanako.
Yay!
She talked to me about personal feelings. I will talk to her about them. Decide to talk for just a little while longer. It's getting late, so you put Nanako to bed and went to your own room. Here we go. Whom? Nato!
Senpai.
Do you have some spare time today? Could I see you after class if you do? Yes.
Thank you.
There's somebody I would like you to meet. I will come for you afterwards. Spending the afternoon with Nata. Let's rank up! Let's do it! Whee! Ah, this is the assistant, isn't it? That's the guy who gives the card. The man in black you met before is waiting here.
I am Yakushiji, secretary of the Shirogane estate. I humbly apologize for the other day.
I knew it was him.
I must also apologize. Though I may not have known, I involved you in this.
It's okay, Naoto. Oh, hello, old other Dojima, says Verb.
It was an act put on by my grandpa.
I knew it.
My master has been terribly saddened by Naoto-sama's state of affairs lately.
It's Dojima.
Lacking acquaintances to confide in, she devotes every fiber of her being to work. My master wanted Naoto-sama to regain the joy she felt in days past. To regain the feelings when all that she wanted was to be a detective, regardless of her heritage or gender. I involved you at my own discretion, believing you to be trustworthy. Please forgive me.
I received this from Yakushiji-san. It's the final challenge.
The card reads as follows. I did what you can't stand to at a place you would be fond of. Yeah, regardless of gender, but continues to misgender. Like, I get what they're saying. And to be honest, the idea of a person pretending to be a gender that they're not in order to try and accomplish something that they want that they couldn't otherwise isn't a bad premise for a character facing a challenge. But unfortunately, the reason this one feels so sour is because we have the knowledge of the director, like, cutting off any ideas that were, I guess, too progressive for the time. And so this
It definitely would have not been popular at the time.
No, I mean, there'd be a bunch of shitheads freaking out about it now too. So, not as
this
many
is
as
true,
before,
but they don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
They don't count
the vocal
anymore.
Minority don't count anymore.
Yeah. So it gets soured by that, where it's pretty clear that it's just that the idea of Naoto being born female and wanting to be male instead was not an acceptable path to take the character on, and it had to be like, oh, but it's because Naoto actually is a girl and feels like a girl, but wants to be a detective and though is just pretending. And has to gain the confidence to actually do the job, even though it's a man's world or whatever. So it feels really sour that way. I get what they were going for. If the game were different, then I would be more inclined to not be like, no, Naoto is definitely a dude. And be like, oh, I see, Naoto's a girl and has had to hide this because she's scared of blah. But yeah. Even though Naoto clearly binds his chest in some way. Yeah, we've seen Naoto in the casual garb and in the outfit I will never put on him that we got from that one creepy teacher. That he definitely is binding his chest in some way, because apparently he is bustier than all the other girls. Yeah. At least that is what the hot spring cut scene. I said hot spring cut spring. Seems to be implying, so. It did what you can't stand at a place you would be fond of. But underneath rather than inside.
A place I'd be fond of.
Somewhere quiet?
Well, I don't hate
At least they got
but...
rid of the weird interactions in the recent remaster.
Yeah. I actually saw a short little video where someone was talking about that and whether or not erasing certain things like that was good or bad, and they said that their conclusion was that it depended on the scenario, because it added nothing to have the character be like that in the game, and it was really just an excuse to make a it's actually a dude joke.
Exactly. Yeah.
So changing it in this case is not the same as, say, accidentally completely erasing a character in Andromeda because enough people were like, but that's not how that would go. Which is an entirely different thing we can talk about when I sit down and bite the bullet and play Andromeda again. This time will be Bro Ryder, because apparently his dialogue is a lot more fun.
Frida Wolf did a great job as well, but
yeah. But he got, the fun stories.
It's one of those rare situations where I prefer the male performance. Most of the time I'm neutral, or I see strengths in both, but...
Yeah. Well, from what you told me, it's like her backstory is that she got to do all these cool, amazing things, and he kind of just got plucked at a post out in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere in space. So he's just sort of morose about the whole thing and really wants some adventure, where for her it's just sort of like another day, another cool thing to do.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, Ferb said, oh yeah, I completed Andromeda when you played it. I enjoyed it in the moment, but looking back on it, it was kind of meh. Yeah.
It had a lot to live up to, and there's a lot of reasons why the game turned out the way it did, so I'm not going to be too harsh on it, but...
Yeah, same, but yeah, I wish it could have been better.
The most frustrating thing about it is just that, the potential.
I know, yeah, the potential that just kind of got shot in the foot, and thus it commits the greatest sin of just being okay.
I think, honestly, if it got, a DLC or two, it would have been perceived a lot more positively in the long run.
Yeah.
But because they dropped it,
yeah.
you're just kind of left with what's there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, as Ferb pointed out, the relationships sort of suffer for it, too. Because Gil's romance really just doesn't exist until the end of the game. And then it just kind of happens.
Kind of the same with Vetra.
I know.
To a degree. Honestly, the only two characters that got a lot of attention for the romances, well, I guess three: Peebee, Korra, and Jal. Those three characters got a lot of attention.
Yeah, and they and if you ever feel like replaying it, by the way, Ferb, they changed Jal to be bisexual, so you don't have to be a girl to romance him. You can be Broshep. Yeah. Broshep? Pro Rider. God, wrong character.
Yeah.
Which is good. That was a good change, because one of the things he talks about and the others talk about is the way that their society views gender is that they all kind of don't care. So the fact that he was stuck to just one was actually kind of weird.
Interestingly...
Oh!
Now that we're talking about Mass Effect lore, I'm about to drop something fascinating.
Well, hold on. Ferb said I wouldn't have romanced Jal anyway because I blew up the pods. That'll cancel that really quick.
You made a controversial choice. I respect it. Something fascinating not a lot of people know. Volus? The Volus don't have gender.
Oh yeah, the Voluses don't have gender either. They are space eggs.
They are entirely neutral. They exist. I mean, obviously they have male and female for reproductive purposes.
Yeah, they have sexes, but in terms of gender, they just are whatever.
Yeah, in terms of cultural, I call it a cultural signifier. They do not have woman and man or whatever.
They just have, that's the one that carries the baby. That's the one that provides genetic material for the baby, and that's really the only difference, and so I don't care. Let's go open a bank. Let's go stabilize the galactic economy.
Yeah. They're like the Ferengi, but without all the problematic bits.
Exactly. Ferb says in their defense they were playing a character. And that's fair. But it is
totally fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine. And it also makes sense that would, cross off the Jal romance, because Jal would not approve.
I saw somebody playing the Mass Effect trilogy a few days ago. and they were making a rational argument for not curing the Krogan genophage.
Yes!
But they decided not to when they saw what happened.
Oh, when they saw the consequence for insisting that you not cure it, and they were like, oh shit, I can't.
I don't want to spoil it, because when you play it, you will see what I mean. But oh boy.
Yeah, I'm sure that it's a doozy! I've heard many great things about 3, including the fact that it will tear your heart out and kick it in a black hole.
Oh, it's very good at doing that.
Oh yeah. Alright, let's wrap this up. Naoto is tilting his head.
If it has to do with my childhood, then it's probably somewhere high.
Somewhere high?
Remember, I told you before that I made a secret base in the trees?
Oh, the answer would have been high. Whoops, well, whatever.
The highest place around here is... the hill.
Oh yeah, the big hill that we go to with Kanji.
Next, what I can't stand to do. There are several possibilities, but...
cooking, exercising, throwing things away.
That's right! Did I mention that before?
Yes, you did, that both you and your grandpa don't like throwing things away. That means it's in the garbage, but under it. Yeah, not inside, but under it. So it's under the trash can on the hill.
Considering what's at the hill, the most likely answer is the trash can.
Yes.
I have an inkling of what might be there. Let's go, Senpai.
Is it a journal? I bet it's a journal. I'm calling it now that it's a notebook. The hill overlooking town. It seems there's something taped to the bottom of the trash can.
I forgot this thing even existed. It's the last of the 7 tools. The detective's pocketbook.
It is a journal.
All the things I had forgotten about are packed in here.
Oh no, I'm sorry, it's a satchel.
I think Grandpa wanted to remind me of them.
Aww.
This childish game. He's selfish indeed.
Oh, he wants you to be a kid. Because you are still a kid. All of these characters are still kids. He wants you to be able to be a child, because you won't be one for much longer, and your life will be a lot harder after that.
Forcing me to recall all this now. I was trying so hard. Not to be underestimated. Not to be condescended to.
You calmed down and upset Naoto.
If I solved this town's murder case, then everyone would accept me.
Well, I mean, in the end you did, but yeah.
They would acknowledge me as the 5th in the Shirogane lineage of detectives. That's what I told myself. But that was no ordinary case. The best I could do was convince the police, and there was no way I could allow everything to come to light. Of course, I had braced myself for that during the case. But that's why I had to do the best I could until the very end.
And you did.
I just wanted to be accepted. I wanted to be needed.
Oh, sweetie.
That's why I fretted and stood on my tiptoes and focused only on solving the case. But the original reason I wanted to become a detective, it was because mysteries intrigued me, and I could help people by solving them. That's all. I remember now. Do you recall the time I faced myself in the TV world? It was my task to accept the self who yelled, "I want a reason for me to stay." But my reason to stay was not solely to solve the crime.
You wanted to be accepted, and you found a bunch of people who accept you, no matter how you choose to present yourself. As a matter of fact, one of those people is very much in the beginnings of love for you. Kanji has a wicked crush on you, and you know he would be very sweet for you.
You, everyone, gave me a reason. You gave me a place to stay.
Naoto is trying to smile through his tears.
I have to be an adult. I have to be a man. With that way of thinking, I was running from myself. I don't need to look for something to change or something to accomplish. I only need to have faith in myself.
Yeah, you're right. Kanji and Naoto are a future power couple for sure. 100%.
I finally think I can accept myself.
Good. I agree with you, for being a man will make you a lot happier. But for the sake of what is being said, though it was not the original intent, yes, accept yourself, love yourself, and change the physical in accordance with the mental, and be happy.
That I'm a woman.
Well, okay.
That I haven't yet become the detective I wanted to be.
That's better. After everything I said, the next fucking line. It's alright. He's still in denial. He lives in Japan in 2011. It's to be expected. It's okay.
I am a woman. And a detective.
And if that's what you ended up wanting to be, then awesome. Because sometimes shit changes. And you realize something about yourself you didn't know before. Still stand by my original statement as to why that feels weird in this instance, though.
One who will continue to pursue the truth with you and the others as long as I live.
Good for you on that second bit. You can sense Naoto's strong will. Your relationship has grown deeper. Rank 9! Wow, all of that discovery and we're rank 9. I thought for sure that was 10, the way that he was talking. The way this was all going, I was like, shit. I guess we're level 10. We are not. Fortune has grown. Determination's been enhanced. Naoto will die for me!
I'm really glad I came to this town.
Yeah, what will he discover at rank 10?
It's where you and I live. And all the others, too.
Oh yeah, I'm actually a character. God, I wish. Spent some time with Naoto and went home. Hooray.
You're back.
Hello, Dojima. I could work as a tutor today. Or I could hang out with Dojima, who is ready to rank up.
Hey.
Will you spend time with Dojima? Absolutely.
Ah.
I still have some things to do, so I can't spend too much time with you. He sighs, but he looks happy. Dojima is staring intently at something. It looks like data about cars.
Sorry to bother you.
Sorry, but my hands are full here. So you want some coffee? That's my job. Don't worry about it. He's smiling wryly. Oh yeah, I was just thinking about this when talking with NANAKO just now, but I feel like she's changed a bit lately. I don't know how to put it. She's stronger. She's come to an understanding. I feel like I'm being left behind. Ever since you came, this house has become, well, homey. The house isn't just a big box. It's a place for a family to live together. Laughing, crying, fighting, spending most of your lives together. A warm place. I forgot what that was like. I wanted to get that back more than anything, and yet I feel like I've been dodging it the whole time. And I think the reason for that, Dojima, is that to accept happiness in the house would feel right now like abandoning the memory of your wife. But that is not what that would mean. And I think he's starting to come to that realization. Moving on doesn't mean forgetting all the love you had for that person. It means going forward. Not just for them, but for yourself also. Do Do you understand why? Because of NANAKO, because you're a coward. Because her killer is loose. I'm actually gonna look this one up because I'm not sure which answer is the correct one here. Because it could be either of the first ones. Honestly. Whoops, that's the wrong button. I want Dojima, please. Dojima. There we go. Let's see. Oh! Actually, the correct answer is because you're a coward. That's a +3. And you can only do it if your courage is high enough. I'm gonna do it. Because you're a coward. Oh, he laughed! You punk! You nailed it. That's it exactly. He's smiling peacefully. Wow, he liked that. We've been in the same place, but we weren't connected. You brought the two of us together. Hello, Joker. The rest is my problem. Where do I draw the line with this? You felt Tojima's quiet determination. It's been a long time. Where are we at? Oh, we're at 8. Okay, good. We're farther along than I thought we were. He's reached 8. Ah, screw this. I'm drinking tonight. Okay. Maybe not that. But I guess if the options are just comb over a case that there's no way you can solve because it's simply been too long now, or, fuck it, I'm gonna knock back a beer and watch TV, then do the second one. You're drinking with me. Alcohol free, of course. I'll get the coffee. You pass out before me and you're under arrest, you got it? Alright. Oh god, we're staying up late, I guess. Well, that's what I get from telling Kimisu. You drank with Dojima until he passed out and then went to your room. Oh my god. I don't know that that's the healthiest coping mechanism, but that's fine.
Yo!
What's up, you? Oh, it's so damn cold. I can't believe it's February already. Oh, and you know how exams are next week? What do you say we go skiing this time for real once that's all over? We do have those holidays coming up after all. We've got to see what Inaba has in the winter. Or you've got to see it. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It'll be this winter's last hurrah. Let's make the most of it. I'll shoot you an email once the plans are nailed down. Make sure you don't catch another cold, okay? Well, hopefully we'll hear about Marie soon. We maxed her out, so we should get to do her cool thing. Whom? You!
Senpai!
Yes! Time for him to evolve. Time number dose. Team Kanji wants to talk about something. Kanji wants to evolve into his best self. Okay, we'll do that and then we'll wrap it up. Because I want to see what it evolves into. Oh, hello, Miss Sofu. Sofu? Sofue. I know, our boy! He's gonna become the best version of himself. I'm so happy. And that's it for today's lesson. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to sigh. When I see a snowy landscape, I just can't get those beautiful pyramids out of my head. Ma'am, I'm glad you love the culture and the history, but I think you need to relax. Don't tell me you don't know what the pyramids really used to look like. You don't you, Mr. Narukami? I might. What color were the
I
pyramids
played Dragon
originally?
Age Origins. I knew what they looked like.
Well, given the context clues of her saying that, I'm going to guess the answer was white. And I'm also pretty sure the answer was white, and they had gold caps on them.
Indeed.
Bam! Give the answer you thought was correct. Good for you! Yes, the pyramids were white. The pyramids, when first built, were covered in beautiful white limestone casing stones. Oh, excuse me. However, the outer limestone was stolen, revealing what it looks like now. When I see a white landscape, I can't help but think of that tragic history. Those robbers! If I was there then, I would have cursed them. Yeah, sure. Oh, just kidding. Good for me.
Just kidding. I would have been a goddamn coward.
I'd have sat there and cried. Alright, let's go get Kanji and cap the night off well with a final evolution of our beautiful child. I'm proud of him.
Yo.
Seriously, like the only one I can talk to heart to heart. Think of it as helping a friend out. I'm begging you. Sure. Alright, let's hurry and get somewhere we can be alone. Wait, that ain't what I meant. I just want to talk about something that ain't for anyone else to hear, so... Oh, it's okay, Kanji. Anyways, let's go already. We're heading to your place. Alright, to my room again. What are we knitting this time? It's our room now. Kanji asked to come over despite any plans you had, so you brought him here.
Sorry for barging in like this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to having our characters exchange a kiss. We're fine with that. We have chosen every option to show that you is an open and accepting person.
I wanted to talk to you, or, well, more like I wanted to ask you something.
Sure, shoot, my man. Kanji is fidgeting for some reason. A kiss between bros, yes. Bro, is it bro to bro your bro? Bro. Is it gay to bro?
You know, well, it's about a present. What would be,
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, let me start over. I want to give someone a present.
Is that somebody, Nato?
Cause if it is, I support you.
I don't know what they'd like, so I thought I'd ask for your advice.
Sure.
It's for a woman.
Uh-huh. Who is it? This is the beginning of a beautiful power couple, I know.
I want to give it to Ma.
Oh! Oh, to your mom. Yes, that's sweet and wonderful. I've been that curveball came so abruptly, that it broke my neck. That's also just as sweet. Why are you asking me?
Well, you strike me as a chick magnet. I thought you might know all about what women like.
But I'm not trying to... But the gift isn't to woo your mother, though, so even if that were true... Kanji seems troubled. Oh, Kanji, honey, you're overthinking it.
I'm begging you. I have no idea what to give her. I want to be damn sure Mom's happy with it.
Oh, honey, come here. I'll hug you, and then we'll talk about what your mom likes.
I should tell you, Ma went to the hospital.
Oh!
Oh, it was just for an exam, though. She's
Oh, okay.
out already and doing totally fine. But the tests seemed like they were rough on her, so I want to give her something like a hospitality award.
Okay. That's really nice of you.
Stop teasing me.
It's so cute, though! Kanji's face is completely red.
I went to go visit her while she was there. It was hard for me to see her in that hospital, though.
Yeah, Ferb! Kanji, please, you nearly gave me a heart attack. I agree with you, Ferb. He's gonna kill us.
When I was there, Ma looked at me and said, "You've changed."
Aww. She can tell. She's your mom. She's known you from the moment you popped into the world. Even before that, she knew you. You hung around inside of her for 9 months.
She said, "Your father and I are proud of you, son."
Oh. His eyes are slightly red.
Pretty funny, huh? I ain't too bright and I keep causing her all this trouble.
Oh, you're plenty smart, my dude. Poor guy, my goodness.
She says she's proud of me.
She is. Kanji's voice is shaking.
I mean, I'm the one who should be proud of her.
I mean, you can be proud of her too. You can both be proud of each other. Gosh, his acting is making my eyes get misty. He's being so sweet.
She raised a punk like me without a single complaint and worked herself to the bone, and no one thanked her for it.
No. Moms don't do it to be thanked. But showing your appreciation is always really sweet. And showing that you love her, she will definitely love that.
I feel like I need to give her some encouragement now and then.
Yeah. I know, his voice is so different and soft. You are right, Ferb. Ferb also says he has learned it's okay to be soft, and that is true. I'm so proud of him.
Getting kind of leaky here.
Tell that to Alistair.
I believe that Alistair does get like that later on in your relationship, yes. I've seen clips. He doesn't start off that way, though. He's very prickly. I have heard his voice lines for the completion of that. When he tells you that he thinks that he would feel better if your relationship wasn't physical. He doesn't want to view you or have you view him as an object for sex anymore. His voice is much softer when he starts talking to you about that. So, apparently he goes a similar route, so I see why people enjoy that.
Ma was right, though.
Indeed.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dragon Age Alistair. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Starion for some reason. But yeah, Dragon Age Alistair. He's a sweet, soft boy. He gets teased about it all the time, though. Our sweet Alistair. I was originally going to name Bourbon Alistair. After him. But then Bourbon worked too well, so. I know, I love me soft boys too. It's sweet and it's wonderful, and it makes the heart full of love. I hear you, and I was talking about you. You don't need to cough and be like, like me.
Well, no, it was just, I had something in my throat.
He said, like a liar. It's just something in my eye. Don't worry about it.
Until I met you, I was so mad that people saw me as some weirdo that I tried to get back at anyone who looked at me funny.
Yeah, Ferb says, no, Mike had something in his eye, like sand or something.
I wasn't holding my head up high. I wasn't proud of myself.
Yeah. Look at that. Getting some self-esteem and feeling good about you and expressing yourself. You have grown into a wonderful person, Kanji.
But getting to know you better made me realize something. I don't think it matters what kind of guy I am.
It doesn't matter.
As long as I can hold my head up high, Ma's gonna be proud of me.
Yeah. So I see why you want to make her some.
Still, I want to become someone that Ma and you guys can be proud of.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spend my life keeping myself in check to make sure I don't lose my way again or start lying to myself.
I agree. Ferb says, honestly, Kanji has been my favorite throughout this whole game. I love his growth. I do too. His acceptance of who he is so beautiful. I'm glad that was able to be kept in the game. I know that they sidestepped his bisexuality pretty hard. Or gay. I mean, it's hard to say. Because of their... Oh, Ferb's crying a little. Because of their flip-flopping, I'm just gonna say he's probably bisexual. But his acceptance of himself, and even his discovery of why he was behaving the way that he was, is so, like, true to life, you know? Because that's how people, like, I don't want to speak on behalf of guys, because I'm not one, but yeah, he may be masculine leaning bisexual, yeah. But you know, I don't want to speak on behalf of dudes, because I ain't one, but I think that that's probably what a lot of guys suffer with growing up, is the idea of, like, oh, in order to be a guy, you have to be these things and like these things and act like this. But then it leaves no space for things that aren't being mad, you know, or making dick jokes and shit. And if a guy wants to do something that isn't those stereotypical masculine things, then they get shunned for it, even though the people shunning them probably feel exactly the same. So I'm so proud of Kanji. His writing has been just chef's kiss. Best part of the game, easily. Kanji is smiling cheerfully. Let's pick something for your mom. Let's make her a scarf. Oh, here he goes. His persona is evolving. Kanji's heart, having developed over this difficult year, attains greater power. Yeah! Kanji's persona has been reborn again. It got a cool cloak. And its mustache has grown even greater. It reaches to the heavens, this mustache. And abs, yeah. Fruit shouted abs. I missed the abs completely. He has abs now. Rokuten Mao has transfigured into Taikeiji Zaiten. Damn, look at that big boy. He has learned the man's way. This persona cannot remember more skills. What is man's way? It may inflict down or dizzy on all foes. Excellent. Alright, what we got here? We've been healing enough, we don't need that. Let's learn the man's way. His persona is complete.
New power. This must be another me, huh?
Yeah, let's keep evolving your cool persona into an even cooler persona.
And I'll keep changing however I want to from here on out.
Fuck yeah.
I want to fight for others instead of just for myself.
Man, you're such a cool dude, Kanji.
I'd rather die protecting something that matters than worrying if I can win the fight. I think that's the way to be.
I think so too.
And one day, I hope I can be strong enough to protect you too.
Oh, honey, I think you are. I'll be counting on you.
It takes a hell of a strong man to say that, Sensei. I've got a long way to go.
I like that he calls me Sensei too, just like Teddy now. Kanji is smiling with fierce determination.
Well then, let's make that gift.
I say we make her a scarf, because it's cold outside. She could probably use one.
My present to Ma. I got some tools for you to work with too.
Oh, we're gonna help? Okay. You know I can't knit, right?
It's cold out now, so maybe something warm for when she goes to sleep would be good.
Yeah! Go make her a blanket.
Hey, how about a crocheted hugging pillow you can put a hot water bottle inside? I'll call it a warmy yarny.
Yes, let's do it.
If we work together on it, it'll be a masterpiece.
I can't crochet worth a damn, but I will help.
Always seems to like it when I tell her stories about you, so she'll love this. Man, I'm glad I asked you, Senpai. Wasn't this a great idea?
Absolutely it was. You spent an unexpectedly long time with Kanji. Night fell and you saw Kanji off. That's great. Good for him!
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Went shopping today, fridge is full of food. Thank you, Nanako. We're gonna have to wrap it up here, but like, yeah. What a wonderful story beat. Oh, we got to know so many characters today. Oh my god, I'm so happy for all of them. This might have been my favorite. Where is Teddy now? Teddy is in, thanks, big bro. Yes. Teddy is back at Yosuke's house. After he spent the evening eating celebratory sushi with, NANAKO, Dojima, and you, we took him back to Yosuke's house. So he's back with Yosuke. He's basically he's Yosuke's little brother now. So, I have to wrap the stream up now because it's getting late. But I want to thank everybody who stopped by. I think this is probably one of my favorite, if not my all-time favorite, streams of this one that I've done. This story was absolutely wonderful. Seeing all of our characters, all of our wonderful friends discover things about themselves and take their first steps forward. Because what they've done, even when it sounds cheesy, like, oh, I'm gonna be honest with myself and all that shit, that's so hard to do. Oh my gosh. You have a guide for Golden End, right? Yep. I have a spoiler-free guide. I'm waiting for Margaret to tell me about Marie and where she is. We've gotten 2 calls from her and had 2 dreams about Marie. I'm expecting we will have a 3rd one fairly soon. And then I know that there is a big dungeon coming, and the guide only told me that I should be level 75 or higher, and that I should prepare myself for a hell of a boss fight. Yeah, Ferb says when you're a teen, figuring shit out is a journey, and even as an adult, it's tough. Yeah, it's very hard. Mainly the reason it's hard is just that the obstacle in the way is you. You know? The main obstacle between you and changing as a person is yourself, and that is the toughest opponent to beat. Because as much as you support yourself, you're also in your way. There's one super easy thing to miss out near the very end that stops you from getting the true ending, and it's stupid. Alright, well, let's see what the guide says. We'll check it really quick. Alright. Let's see. You'll have more free time. It says that the deadline is February 10th. It's a good idea to spend this time raising any party member's social links that you may not have maxed. It will come in handy. It says on the 13th a new dungeon will appear. The dungeon only takes a single day, and you'll be able to even re-enter it without time passing as it normally does. Alright. And then the last thing it says is March 20th. You need to visit every character who you have a maxed social link with, which means everybody that has rank 10. They can all be found in their usual places except for Yukiko, who will be at the inn if you are having trouble finding her. I don't know where the inn is, but I'll look for her. You must visit everybody, and then you get a prompt. You give the answer it lists here. Then you head to the Junes food court when prompted, and you will have a few more options. The answers are as follows, and it gives that. At this point, you will head over to the Semigawa floodplain, where you'll find Dojima and NANAKO, and then the Velvet Room, which is not normally there. Then we will talk to Igor. Then we go to the gas station. And then we will get a final dungeon. It says, be warned, this is the most daunting dungeon the game has to offer with a huge multi-stage boss fight at the end. You should be at least level 80 when you take on this battle. Once you've overcome this dungeon, you will get the best ending that Golden has to offer, so sit back and enjoy. So, we have our guide. And it gave us a few little hints as to what to do without giving away a bunch of stuff. So yeah. We will be soon. Very soon. Alright. But yes, back to wrapping this up. But yeah, I want to thank everybody again for stopping by. It sounds like we are getting super close to, super duper close to the ending of this, so maybe only like another week or two, depending, because I'm probably going to spend a little time grinding in the dungeon to get to level 80. So I can probably do that fairly soon. I may do it after school on one of these days. So maybe when we get Naoto up to level 10, and then we can work on getting Rise up to 10 while we wait for the 13th to roll around. But yes, so thank you all once again for coming by. I hope that you had fun. I know I did. And if you're new, I hope that you enjoyed your time enough to pop in next time. We'll be back on Tuesday from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can convert it to your own time zone if you need to. Below my video, both here on Twitch and on YouTube, are all of my social links that you can check out, including my Patreon if you want to check that out, where you can get access to the Discord and art and all kinds of other cool stuff. There's a coffee if you want to leave a tip. People have said that. You will be there on Tuesday? Oh, good! Wonderful! I'm looking forward to seeing you, Ferb. It feels so lonely without our Ferb. Our guardian Ferb. Patrolling the chat and throwing bots in jail.
Where they belong.
Where they belong. Throw them in the recycling bin. But yes, and then of course all of the other things like different social medias and all of that jazz are in there too. Get bonked, yes. But yeah.
In the name of managed democracy.
Yes, I should play that on stream at least once. See if Sophie feels like joining in on that. I know Sophie has fun. And Sophie's been in my videos before, so I'll have to ask. So, but yes, once again, thank you all so much. I hope that you guys had fun. I hope I will see you next time. And I hope you have a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon and give a special shout out to Jack Fox, Old Monster, A Ferb Among Us, Dizarin, and Revolution 72. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. I'd also like to give a big thank you to everyone else watching. If you enjoyed the video, let me know with a like and a comment. Be sure to have a look at the other videos on my channel and subscribe so you never miss a new one. Links to my Patreon, Twitch, and all my other socials are in the description below the video. I hope I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!